What it do, what it do, what it do, YouTube. Man, y'all know what it is. It's your boy, the one and only Greenleaf Exclusive. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all get the likes up, man. Spam rockets emojis in the comment section. Y'all know what time it is. I told y'all we back. We back with the hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell as well, man. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up. Salute to all the members, new subscribers, all y'all, man. But we on this summer-ish, man. You feel me? Once again, man, drop a like, hit the like button, drop your rockets emojis in the comment section, man. Let's get this thing going. What up, chat? What up, chat? What up, chat? If y'all can hear me, my mic is right. Press 1. We gonna get it going. And we gonna get it going. Let me see who in the building. Let's see who in the building, man. General salute, general salute. I got Fluid in the building. What up, Fluid? What up, Tyler Brown? Daquan, what's good? Zachary Sand in the building. J.R. Bennett in the building. H-Town Javi in the building. Jermaine July. July. Rich Base. Boy Reggie, 3D. What's good, man? What's up with the chest ready? Tyrone Chapman, Roy Montez, Andrew, Darrell, Zachary Sand. They say the mic is good, bet. Lucid Dragon, what's good? I see you dropped that Rockets emoji, man. Come on, finna take off. But most definitely, we have to talk about Kevin Durant. Kevin Dwayne or Wayne Durant. And it's nothing new. It's nothing new with Kevin Durant. Everything that's going down with this dude, wherever he goes, it's always something. It's always something. But most importantly, wherever he goes, do this man give you wins? Is he going to give you wins? He going to give you wins, chat? Kevin Durant. That's what we're going to talk about. That's what we're going to discuss. I'm going to drop the link for the Discord chat. Y'all pull up. I don't want no little boys up in here, man. Just big dogs up on the panel today. Big dogs, man. Hit that link when I drop it. Y'all pull up on Discord. Pull up on the panel. Because we got to talk about this in all kind of ways. Kevin Durant, can we win? Can the Houston Rockets win the championship with Kevin Durant? I'm spam that. What up, J-Dog? J-Dog getting beat, say, feelings about to get hurt. Hey, man, if it is what it is, man. You rock with me, you rock with KD. You know? Or you rock with the Rockets. That's the main thing. If you're a Rockets fan, bro, don't get in your feelings about what we say. I might not say too much, but the fellas might do some things, man, that might cause some little, it might cause a lot of y'all to get in y'all feelings about it, but it is what it is. What up, Dre? Warren. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Charles. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute, salute, salute. So let's get it started, man. Can Kevin Durant win the Houston Rockets a championship? I think that question goes both kind of two ways. Whether you believe in Kevin Durant or whether you believe in the Rockets' young core with Kevin Durant. Now, KD, we already know, easy money sniper. Easy money sniper. He gonna come, give you his 26 points per game, 54 to 90. But it's more than just the numbers to me. For me, it's more than just the numbers. And the biggest thing that I harp on and I speak on, that I see, that I know, that these young dudes, they young, they not little boys, they young men, is leadership. It's leadership. Now, everybody and their mama know Kevin Durant don't present no type of leadership unless you're talking about being professional, being ready to go, you know, sticking to your craft and doing those type of things, right? Right? Press 1. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Let's get over 100 people in the chat. Hit that like button, share the video. Salute to the chat. What up, Vic? I see you pulling up. But Kevin Durant, we gonna talk about this, bro. Can he give us a championship? With all the fugazi that's going on, that went on, in the regular season. Like I said, at the beginning of the first half, first quarter, pretty much after the All-Star break, it was a lot of ruckus going on. It was a lot of it. You know, him being at All-Star, looking at his phone, and getting caught up in the KD files and doing all that stuff. And then they said it destroyed the locker room. Al P posting stuff with him and Jabari hugging up. Al P ain't never posting no stuff like that on Instagram. So it lets you know it got to their, you know what I'm saying, it got to their mental, it got to their soul to a certain degree. Can they throw all this under the rug with this man with a Rockets jersey still intact on his back? We talked about, you know, the young core. I believe in my young core, you know, but at the same time, when you got a guy like Kevin Durant come here, it comes with the distractions, bro. It comes with the distractions. And he yet to admit it. I believe he did it. You know, ain't no way around it. So at the end of the day, can he be a man and be a leader and turn it around? Can he do that? It's yet to be seen. So y'all get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Kevin Durant this year, 2025-2026 NBA season with the Houston Rockets. 26 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 0.8 steals, 0.9 blocks. In 36 minutes played this year, 52% from the field, 41% from the three, 87% at the free throw line with 3.2 turnovers. You know, I believe he passed top 5 scoring at 26 points per game, All-Star. No playoff appearance, only 1 game. And that's where we're going to leave it off at. But my thing is the whole KD files, the whole KD gate thing. I think we can't just move on from that shit. I think he has to show some true leadership. You know, Fred coming back, but Fred physically, we have to see and wait and see what you know, how he looks. Picking up Bogdan and picking up Marcus Smart, which is, you know what I'm saying, some cool moves. But it just comes back down to locking in, coming back down to guiding your young troops. I ain't talking about just slamming no fucking water bottle down because you upset. If you mad at Jabari for making some dumb plays against the Portland Trail Blazers, pull that man aside. Talk to him. You know? Don't throw the water bottle down like you finna square up with a nigga. Because we know you ain't about that, KD. We brought you up specifically to give you 26 points per game, being the leading scorer on the team. You're going to be an all-star. You hit your mark in your ways. But going forward, can you pull the man to the side and talk to him about what he needs to do as a big, as a power forward, as a guard? These are the guys that's going to be here when you gone. So if you just making a pit stop because you frustrated in Phoenix, you frustrated in Brooklyn, you frustrated wherever you go, and you can't get out the first round, you can't get out the second round. We know you can go with the points and all that shit, but at the same time, where's the leadership? Where's the leadership, Kevin Durant? Where's the if y'all not logged into the Discord, I'm gonna drop the Discord link. That way y'all can, you know, follow the boy. And y'all follow the Discord. Y'all can get up here. And we gonna discuss it. So that being said, man, Kevin Durant, bro, he gave you his numbers. He gave you what he's supposed to do as an individual player. But is it just about him and his legacy as far as an individual player? See, like guys like him, LeBron, you know, all the old niggas, all them dudes going to teams and, you know, try to uplift that team as far as revenue and stuff like that. Yeah, your name is attached to money. But at the end of the day, I ain't with all that shit. I want championships, bro. The Knicks just got through winning the championships. Everybody who ain't never won a championship before done it, you know, in this span since 2019 and beyond, right? Salute, Slim Ball. Salute to the chat. Daywalker, I see you won. What's up with it? So saying all that, chat, bro, I think Kevin Durant, with all the shenanigans that he brings along with his presence, it's just a downfall to a certain degree to the young guys, because a guy like Jabari, right? A guy like Jabari Smith Jr., a dude that that I think that's a good solid player. But when you get this motherfucker like Kevin Durant on burner accounts talking down on you, how can you suit up next to him again? I mean, you know what I'm saying? We talking hindsight now, because at the end of the day, Jabari, Alperen Şengün, they stepped up. Even Amen Thompson, Tyrese, all the guys, the list goes on. I think Jabari came up out of it solid. Alperen Şengün looked like he was stuck in his head about some things, but it is what it is. He's a foreigner, not you know what I'm saying, not one of us. But he get the picture, he get the vibes. And at the end of the day, Kevin Durant, you burning counting niggas. And I'm gonna come up here, and I want my panel to come up here, and we're gonna be an open burner account about your ass. We're gonna tell the truth about you. We ain't finna hide behind no burner accounts. Greenleaf said it. I said, J-Dog, Mars, Rich, we said. That's what we do. We ain't finna hide behind shit. So at the end of the day, chat, can Kevin Durant bring Houston Rockets a championship? Can he do it? I don't care how he do it, but can he do it? How can he do it? Just giving you 26 points per game is elite. But then, you had a fella say, oh, bro, he can just come here and he gonna get hurt. The dude came here and played 78 games. I salute him on that. I thought he was gonna be 60-something games in with the Rockets. But he played 78 games. But what happened, y'all? What happened? Dude went down in practice. Bumped knees. Now he got a bone bruise. He can't, he limping and shit. He can't perform in the first round with no Luka. Old ass LeBron James. Man, that shit looked like it was a setup, bro. I just can't believe it, dog. I think all this stuff, when people say he quit, at first I didn't want to believe it. At first I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to see it that way. But now I see shit for what it is. This dude go from team to team, disgruntled. And now he's over here, burner account niggas, not playing in the first round. And the list goes on. But at the end of the day, man, I'm finna open up the panel. I'm finna open up the panel. But before I open up the panel, let me talk about this dude here, though. Let me talk about this guy here. And that's Ime Udoka. Now, Ime Udoka, I'll vouch for him as being a good head coach. Is he great? No. If you're great a coach, you know how to adjust. You know how to run a system. And the Rockets yet to have an offensive system, a motion system with or without Fred VanVleet, with Kevin Durant and Alperen Şengün. And these guys are talented as far as offensive purposes. They are very talented about their purposes on the offensive, side of things. And if you Ime Udoka, if you can't make any adjustments when Kevin Durant is going for 22 points in the first half in game 2, and then in the second half, you blanked out. You blanked out. You have no adjustments. You have anything to write up or galvanize your troops against the Lakers, bro. Against the Lakers. All the Lakers had was off LeBron James. Now, granted, he is a pure offensive, minded basketball player, in my opinion. I wouldn't give no credit to no JJ Redick, but JJ Redick was the head coach. They all go look at films. They study films. They study teams. And with Ime Udoka and his coaching staff, it just seems like I didn't see anything to give me any hope that we was gonna, run any offensive thing. So I'm not gonna even say that JJ out-coached Ime, but in hindsight, he did, because his team prevailed and we didn't. If you're a head coach and you're a defensive-minded head coach, draw some defensive scheme of things, bro. That's your motto. That's your motto. That's how you get it, Ime. You're a blanked-out head coach on offense. You rely on your players to make decisions off, just the realm of things, but I don't think you can get it done like that. Did Raphael Stone tanking the season, telling the fan base we don't know what we talking about? No, we do know what we talking about. We know what we see, sucker. We know what we see, bro. And y'all bullshitted us all year long, not making no moves, not bringing in help for the guys. And y'all just rolled off to the sunset and say, hey, KD gonna get his 26, passing up Jordan, all that bullshit. And all you can do was bring in Bogey and Marcus Smart. Okay. Well, I tell you this. Ain't no excuses after this season. There's no excuses of this Rockets team. And you know, we're relying on health. A lot was going on. It's a lot of context that need to be added to it. But specifically, Kevin Durant and Ime Udoka, I got an answer for this because Ime Udoka, I'm pretty sure you vouched for Kevin Durant coming over here. You pinpointed him and you wanted him over here. You wanted him over here you wanted him when you was in Boston. We didn't forget. That's what you wanted. Now you got it. You still got to lead by example. You still got to lead these young core, and you still have to draw some things. But that being said, Mr. KD, Mr. Easy Money Sniper, can you bring the city a championship? Can you bring the city a championship? I want to know from the people. I'm gonna drop the link, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. And I don't want nobody to hold back. Just watch your language. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. But other than that, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Let me see what the chat talking about. Chess ready in the building. J Play Days say KD is more about collecting checks than winning another championship. And I think that's crazy. You the top. You matter of fact, you are the #1 top earning guy in the league. You know, as far as getting paid and getting checks and everything. But if that's what you about, bro, chill out. We about championships right now. And that's what Kevin Durant's supposed to be about. Going into a team, helping this young core win a championship. That's what it's supposed to be about. Now, like I said, he might be just doing a pit stop. But I got somebody pulling up in a Discord. Who is this? Let me see. Trey.
Yo.
What's up with the Trey, man? What you got on Kevin Durant? Can he give us a championship with the Houston Rockets, or can he? You two, can y'all hear Trey? Let me know in the chat. Press 1 if y'all can hear Trey.
All right, I'm gonna wait till they can let you know if they can hear me or not.
Let me see. Yeah, I think they can hear you, bro. They can hear you. What you got, man? What you got real quick? What you got on them, bro? Cook.
All right, bet, man. Salute Greenleaf, salute the chat. Short answer is no, bro. Because how I look at it, bro, KD came in, he signed a 2-year deal. We had 1 year and he got next year, and then he got a player option. So I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, we had a whole season to experience it now. Like, KD, he's just a mercenary. He's gonna come in, give you his points, but ain't nobody rise up with him. Like, Amen and Reed, they played better because they got more minutes, more opportunity. Sengun, that was a down year for Sengun. Sengun didn't get no better last year. So it's like, how I'm looking at it, if you say, can KD bring a championship to Houston, I'm thinking, can we win next year? And I don't think so, because we still didn't address the problems we had last year. Last year, they was fooling with us, talking about, oh, Fred gonna be ready for the playoffs. Now when summer come, they talking about, oh, his knee exploded. He may not even be ready for this season. Like, what is we talking about? KD did not rise the team up. KD was being KD. Then you got the burner files. Then you got him not showing up in the playoffs. Like, and I gave KD a chance because I'm like, let's just see how this season play out. But it didn't play it out, and ain't nothing really changed. Like, KD, he gonna give you his 26 and he gonna do his thing, but he not gonna bring other players up. Like, when LeBron goes somewhere, he gonna make the team better. I don't think KD gonna do that. I think KD gonna be KD. And then when I say no, is because, like I said, I think next year is gonna be his last year. I don't think he's gonna opt into that third year. And we're going against OKC and the Spurs. Spurs is better than I thought they was. And we basically running the same squad with Marcus Smart and Bogey. I remember at the end of last season, I'm like, bro, if we get 2 shooters and a backup point guard, we could be looking better. But the shooter we got Bogey. He what 30, 35, 36. He on the back end of his career. Like, and he coming off injuries, hamstring, this and that. That's not the shooter I wanted to get. Like, we needed some real elite shooters, like who Phoenix got from the Lakers, Luke Kennard. I would have been more happy with Luke Kennard than Bogey. And then Marcus Smart, he ain't no point guard. He can be like the voice, the defensive leader or whatever on the bench, but that's not what we needed. We needed a point guard and some shooters. And we haven't got that. Like, so it's just, I don't think it's gonna happen. And KD didn't bring the team up. KD was being KD, but minus the fucking KD fouls and the quitting in the playoffs. Like, so my answer is no. I don't think we're gonna be able to win a championship with KD here. Like, it's just not gonna happen, especially with where our squad set up. Sengun is not playing like a top 5 center how he's supposed to be. We don't got enough shooting, and we haven't made no trades, no pickups, no nothing to make the shooting better on the squad. So our squad is currently constructed, which is the same team last year, minus the Kogi, add Bogey and Smart. And if you saying can KD bring the Rockets a championship, and I think next year's his last year, no, I don't think so.
Gotcha.
But I'll let the next person go.
Gotcha, Trey. Hey, salute to you, Trey. Let me get to the next guest that pulled up. I got look out, Vic. Hey, Vic, look out. What you got on the stream, bro? What you got on Kevin Durant? Can he bring us a championship? And how you feel about the Rockets overall? What it do?
What it do, Greenleaf? What it do, Chad? What it do, panel? Hey, glad to be back, man. Talking Rockets basketball. I ain't gonna be long-winded. I feel like we didn't address the issues with big name players, but we did address some issues. Our issues last year was more so turnovers. We had a top 10 offensive rating and top 10 defensive rating. But when we hit onto the ball, we put the ball in the bucket. So I feel like we got a lot of more play finishers now versus the people waiting around to be set up. You got Marcus Smart, who can also drive and kick. And I'm not gonna lie, Bogdan, he can drive and kick as well. Now, these not big player names, but these are some players who can put the ball on the floor and also create for somebody else. So I think we did address that. We got rid of Dorian Finney-Smith, which was something that we should have did last year. We shouldn't have signed him to begin with, to be honest with you. But I think we did address some problems. Now, the issue isn't is Kevin Durant washed. That's not the issue. The issue is, like Trey just said, people got better, and they got better with bigger names. And to answer your question, can KD bring us a championship with other teams and how they're developing? I'm going to say no. So I would propose a question of, should we go ahead and discard the Kevin Durant experience and try to get some pieces in to help us win when OKC and when the Spurs start downgrading? I think that's the bigger question we got to answer. And I'm going to land my plane right there.
Already. Salute to you, Vic. Let me keep the line moving. J-Dog, what you got, J-Dog? Triple OG. Salute to you, big bro. What you got on the stream? What you got on KD and the Houston Rockets, bro? What you got on it?
Salute, bro. Good afternoon to y'all, man. What's good with you?
What's good?
What's up, Vic? What up, Trey? Hey, man, man, start answer, no. He can't lead us nowhere. Let's put it like that. He can't lead us to nothing, bro. Like, he showed you he can't, bro. Like, it was a testament to our young talent. You know what I mean? The reason why we got fifth. And KD, don't get me wrong, bro. He did his thing with the scoring. Not gonna take nothing from him, bro. The youngsters should have got better. LP should have got better. He didn't. He was not good this past season. I think Barry got better. Tari was inconsistent. I think Amen got better on offense. His numbers look better, but defense, we took a little bit of a, step back. But overall, this team did not get better with KD. We look better with Dylan, Jalen, and Fred. You feel me? So I'm just saying, man, if you count on KD to lead you somewhere, you're not going. Now, can he be a finishing piece to a ready-made team? Yes. We was getting until the injuries happened. So it maybe, you feel me? Maybe it's a little bit of slight to him, and maybe it sounds a little unfair. But at some point, bro, like, you've been in the league 19 years, man. Look, bro, listen, you done seen too much basketball for you be one of the main turnover guys in a situation in the playoffs when you did play in the regular season as well. When we need you to be solid with the ball. All the time, you ain't got to get 30 points, bro. Sometimes just hold on to the goddamn ball, bro. You ain't don't turn it over and give us an opportunity. You know, and he didn't do that, bro. He didn't step up in those situations. We need the intangible things, not just the scoring. We need the intangible things, bro. You know, the IQ stuff. You thought KD coming in, oh, he's IQ, you know, the guys we had, he gonna raise the IQ. I was one of them people who thought he was gonna raise the IQ. Man, he ain't raised no goddamn IQ in this team last year, bro. He didn't. They were still making dumb turnovers, and him as well, bro. So, no, if you looking at KD to lead you somewhere, bro, short answer, EU ain't going. But now Fred coming back, Fred being on the court, you had Marcus Smart, some more leadership. Yeah, I'm with Trey on the bogey situation. So yeah, hopefully there ain't no pressure on him to be no hell of a scorer. But just come out, just, you know, he knocked down open threes. I think he probably could do that if he stay injury free this year, but he's a little longer in the tooth as well. And but I think Marcus Smart is gonna be a better signing than everything, you know, him. And I think the rookie gonna help at some point during this season, bro. I think he's a mature. He looks like he understands basketball. He got a mature body already, so I think he could help us, man. Along with Reed Sheppard and other guys, and Reed Sheppard got better. He got better. So, you know, with those guys, Bari, Armand, hopefully LP take another leap this year, man. Cause he had a bad season last year. I don't give a damn what nobody say. All-star be damned. That's bullshit. He didn't deserve that. But hey, if KD leading you, you ain't going, bro. I'm gonna just say it like that, and I'm gonna leave it like that, Greenleaf. KD, the intangible things you need from a player like KD, you're not getting them, bro. You ain't getting them. You're gonna get scoring. And I'm with you on that burner shit. Bro, come on now, bro. Every time shit get bro, every time shit get tight, and you people start looking at you and your leadership and what you bring to a team, or if that team is underachieving, all of a sudden your burner account come out. Man, no, Katie, I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. That's you. You understand me? That's you, allegedly. You need to stop this shit, bro.
Nah, ain't no allegedly. That's him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know, for legal purposes. But y'all know what I mean, bro. Like, come on, bro. Because it don't happen when you ain't got no expectations. Then there wasn't no burner shit in Golden State. Was he on the burner shit in Golden State when they was winning championship?
Not that I can recall. Nope.
Not that I can recall either. But when he was leading OKC, he couldn't get over the hump with OKC. You feel me? But when he went to a ready-made team that won without him, he was able to get over the hump. Then his ass left. Then they won again without him. So he ain't the end all and the be all to a damn thing. He can be a piece to a ready-made product. Yes, he can be a piece that gets you over the hump. But he ain't the end all or the be all to any goddamn thing, bro. And for us to think he was gonna just solve everything and everybody else be damn, hell no. That's why I say, long as Fred in place, long as we got Fred, long as we got, you know, everybody else is healthy, we good. KD can be a finishing product we can be a finishing product for what KD brings. But that's it, bro. He is not leading you nowhere. And don't get that shit twisted, bro. And I land on that, Green.
Already. I mean, that's just the whole KD scenario, bro. And you know, just leadership, bro. And he still don't have it in him, bro. To me, he's like he don't give a fuck. He don't care at all. But to open up the panel, I got the homie 3D, Reggie. What's up with it, Reg? Hey, Reg, what it do?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up
What's
to the
going
panel?
on?
Yeah, I told y'all. I told
Shut up,
Elder.
nigga. Don't come in here with that bullshit, man. Just speak on the shit and say what you need to say, nigga.
All right.
Nah, what's up? Nah, you did though, bro. Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
man. So pretty much we all hitting the nail on the head with this, man. Like, as far as the moves we made this offseason, they're okay. I mean, I guess I like the Marcus Smart move. He played good for the Lakers last year. If he can give us similar production, that's a positive. The Bogdanovich move, about 5 years too late on that. If he can, like J Dog said, if he can come in 10 minutes a game, give us some scoring, couple 3-pointers, you know what I mean? That's cool if he can stay healthy, whatever the case may be. Late in the season, the playoffs when we need him, that's cool, I guess. But I don't see him being a real big factor in the rotation unless somebody get injured or he just catch fire one night. And that's if Ime even play him, and that's another issue. Like, we ain't talking about, bro, like the whole Ime situation. Like, one of the reasons why Fred got hurt, and he played too many goddamn minutes. And this is what happened. Yeah, Fred ain't old, but he ain't young either. He's like, what, 30, 31? And Fred damn near playing 40 minutes a night, 2 years straight, on both ends of the floor, hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gonna blow out an ACL or whatever he tore. And he coming back, and if Ime play his ass more than 32 minutes a game, and like one of those little series cycles, how they do in the schedule, they do the schedule a little bit different now. Like they kind of doing it like baseball, how you play like the same team 2 or 3 nights in a row and they'll stagger it. But if we play the Spurs on like a back-to-back or a 3-day leg or some shit like that, and we play 2 games in San Antonio, then we come home and play another team like New Orleans or something, and you play Fred 35, 36 minutes a night, 2 of those games, I'm done with this nigga, man. Like, for real. Like, I like the Ime hire at first, but like if he keep doing shit like that, bro, because as a coach, it's not just X's and O's. You got to manage the minutes. You got to stagger the minutes of your players too.
Right.
And he does a terrible job at that, specifically with Fred. And the excuse was, "Oh, we need him," and this is the. Well, damn, we needed him last season. He wasn't there, so we could have. I would have willing to sacrifice a couple of games in the last 2 years to not have him blown out the whole season, missing the ACL. So I'm gonna put that on Ime. I'm gonna put that on Fred too, because they was kind of, but I'm gonna put that on Ime because he the coach, right? Alperen Şengün, man. Yeah, he gonna need to improve, bro. Like I'm to the point where I don't hate Alp. I feel like it might be time for him to go, though. I'm not saying I want him to go, but I feel like it might be time for both the organization and him. I feel like if he went to another situation where the type of player he is, he's a hub, right? I really don't like. I guess you could compare him to. He's a hub. He's one of those guys where he needs the ball, and more specifically, he needs a certain type of team built around him. He's not a player that you can just pop in. He's not a player you can just plug and play. He's not one of those guys. So he needs the ball in his hands, or he needs a team around him that fits him. And this team, it doesn't fit him. And Raphael Stone, I don't know what he's doing, but the team is not. Who is he building the team around? Is it obviously now it's KD because you got him, so you got to build a team around him. KD is kind of plug and play, but as he's gotten older, a lot of his ball handling skills have regressed. His offensive awareness has regressed. Buddy turned the ball over and like. So now, who is the team built around? Whose team is this? We don't know, right? Is it Fred's team? Is it KD's team? Is it Alp's team? Who knows? So we're gonna have to figure that out as the season comes. Reed Sheppard, yeah, he's gotten better. I hope for him to come out, be more consistent, and keep on producing. That rookie, I forgot the dude's name, but I looked into him, man. He played
Bruce
4
Thornton.
years at Ohio State.
Bruce Thornton.
Man, he's like that, man. He's a good side. He did 4 years, all-time leading scorer in Ohio State. I mean, he can score, he can shoot the 3 ball, he can handle, he can stretch the defense. He's a little undersized, but I mean, we just got 3 point guards under 6 feet, I guess, which is how we gonna do it. But I mean, Barry got to take the next step, hopefully. But we got a few guys that I think we need to move KD before February, man. That's what I think it need to come down to. And the way it's looking, the way teams is kind of moving around, I'm not worried about that because it's gonna be an adjustment period. This shit look good on paper, look good on SportsCenter and podcasts, and they be talking about it. But when you get it on the court, it's gonna take a few months for that stuff to really gel in. It's gonna take a few months for them to really get it together. So that's our time to get a lot of games in, really see who is who and who we got. Because when Minnesota and Milwaukee and all these other teams, Miami, start to figure this stuff out, it's gonna be a little trouble. But it ain't time to hit the panic button. But I think specifically the two players that we need to really consider, y'all need to get ready to get rid of, Rafael Stones, KD, and LP. Some people said Barry is probably our most tradable player, but I don't want to trade Barry. But LP and KD, I have no problem with trading them as of right now. And I'm not talking about bringing in no other superstar. I'm just talking about because that, I think I forgot who it was that said, this is my last point. I forgot who it was that said about that Finney Smith deal. We got finessed in that. Lakers finessed us, bro. We gave up our 10th pick. That was a 3-team deal, bro. We gave up our 10th overall pick. I think it was, I forgot what draft it was. And we got him back. And we gave up Jalen Green because they ate that contract. Man, come on, bro. And the Jalen Green shit, like, I'm not really salty over that because he kind of injury prone now and he inconsistent, but eventually he gonna get better. But but the Dylan Brooks and that 10th pick, that shit killed me, bro.
Yeah,
we could have used.
No, go ahead. My bad.
That's it, Green. I'm done.
No, I was gonna add on to it. Like, yeah, we took a step back on defense and what we was really building with Jalen Green, trying to put him in the forefront of as a leading scorer. He was a leading scorer for the Rockets, but you know how the playoffs went, and just our defense, our anchor defense on the perimeter, which is Dylan Brooks. We wanted that for Amen Thompson, but he was out there really by himself along with Jabari. So at the end of the day, bro, did we miss on this or not? You know what I'm saying? I know Fred VanVleet injury was a big, impactful injury, but we're going to talk about it as soon as I open up the panel. I got Genius up next. Genius, what you got on the Genius? Bless up, Bridger.
Bless up, man. Hey, so the short answer to the question is no. KD is not going to win us a championship, bro. He has a 2-year window, and I don't even think he's going to be in Houston for the next 2 years. As a matter of fact, he may bolt at the end of the year, or we may trade him. One or the other. But to be honest with you, bro, this is not even KD's fault because he definitely was an upgrade over Jalen Green. He shot 50, 40, 87. You can't complain about that. Outside of the burner account, which is it's not a little deal, it's a big deal. But in terms of what you replaced, Jalen Green's inefficiencies, KD was an upgrade, right? But KD is 38 years old, bro. So KD shouldn't even be leading the team. KD should be at best our number 3 option, not in terms of scoring, but in terms of impact on the team. That shit falls on Alp's foot, in my opinion, bro. Because KD didn't come to Houston to be the guy. He saw the team, and maybe he thought that these young guys were going to take another step or something. But that fell flat with Alp basically regressing last year. Yes, the Fred VanVleet injury had a big impact on the team as well as Rafael Stone not signing a point guard. But to be honest with you, KD is not supposed to be leading any team at 38. It's supposed to be Alp and Amen Thompson. Those are the guys who our success is gonna fall at their feet. So this year, like this season, if we don't have a successful season, I'm not looking at KD, to be honest with you. I'm looking at LP. What did you do? Did you get better? Amen Thompson, you won $200+ million. What are you doing? Can you develop a jump shot? That's what's the real question, because like you guys have been saying, and I agree that most likely it's going to be KD and LP who's going to get moved after this year. If the experiment fails, then what does that mean? That means basically we're going to be in a sort of a rebuild again, because now if you give up LP and KD, what are you trading those guys for? What are you going to be competing, or are you just hitting a soft reset? Because the Spurs, the level that the Spurs are on right now, bro, and the Thunder, bro, we didn't make any moves this offseason that's even remotely closing the gap on those teams, bro. Yes, we're probably gonna win a few of those games that we lost last year with the addition of Marcus Smart, because he's gonna bring some toughness and more veteran leadership. But if you look at the gap between the Spurs and the Thunder, bro, we didn't even scratch the surface in terms of closing that. And that says to me that the organization, and this I think is more on Rafael Stone, that he also doesn't think that this KD experiment is going to lead anywhere, because he would have went all in on at least Jalen Brown. Because if you look at what Jalen Brown got traded for, we could have given a way better offer than what the Boston Celtics got for Jalen Brown. If the Rockets had made the move for Jalen Brown, that would have told me that Rafael Stone and the organization is all in on trying to win with KD. But clearly, they only have 1 foot in with the KD thing. That's why they passed on Giannis and they passed on Jalen Brown. That's what I'm getting from that. So I think that the organization is like halfway in, but they're not too sold on the KD thing. Maybe they were turned off by the burner thing as well, because they're not going to come out publicly and say they're disgusted with it, but maybe they are, and maybe that's why they're not making the moves to actually go all in on KD. So look out for, I mean, the start of the season up until December, January. If we were just middling around, it's likely that KD's probably gonna get moved at the trade deadline. In all honesty, but I don't think that we. I think at best the moves we made may have pushed us into the top 4, because the only reason is because the Lakers got worse and the Clippers got worse, and Denver is kind of hovering around just middle of the pack as well. Even though they have Jokic, but they can't seem to find their groove again. So I think we're right there with Denver. We're still below Denver in my opinion. So at most number 4, but even whether you're 3 or 4, there's still a huge gap between number 1 and number 2. So
Yeah.
I don't see it happening. Honestly, I don't see it happening.
Man, hey, genius.
I'll land it right there.
I think you and Reggie alluded to, as for like KD being traded mid-season or All-Star. If that happens, it's because KD wants out. He wants to go somewhere. I think they'll try to hold on to him until it's said and done. And I agree with y'all. We should get some assets for him, but like, what are we gonna get back with what team? And I always looked at my young guys to really prevail, because if Kevin Durant is not here with them right now or in the near future, it's still gonna be on them, right? So that's just my thing. Like, I don't think the Rockets gonna panic and trade him mid-season unless he wants out and they want to get something from him. Y'all see how that James Harden with these star players, how they get, and they want to force your hand as an owner and a GM. So if it comes to that, then yeah, we have to do something about it. And this is gonna make us look even worse, because how we look. Now I still think this team is, capable of doing something. Well, when I say doing something, that's getting out the first round, because we haven't got out the first round. Championships and being a contender, that's another story. I have to really see how this team is made up to together and collectively. But right now, get rid of him by mid-season, is a little skeptical right now, man. But before I open up the panel, I'm gonna get to Dre. Dre, what's good, Dre? Salute to you, Dre. What you got on this, Dre? Is KD the problem, man? Is he a problem, bro? Can we win a championship with KD, Dre?
I'm gonna say first. I'm gonna say no, but it's reasons why I say no. Um, like I say, did KD do everything that he was what we thought he was gonna do? No, but did he do more than enough to keep us afloat and in contention with the circumstances that we had? I'm gonna say yeah, he did his part. You know what I'm saying? Offensively and on the defensive end, where I thought he was gonna take the biggest step back. And actually, he he didn't. You know what I mean? He competed hard on defense. You know what I mean? He made a lot of plays for defense. You know what I mean? But so did he lose a little bit athletically because we didn't have Fred, so we had to play Amen, and we was some mismatches on pieces, guys in and out of rotation a lot. I think that hurt us in that aspect because it's a lot of times you had Booker on the perimeter, you know what I mean, and KD playing the backline. So you know what I mean. I just think that we didn't do enough as an organization to put the best food around him to compete at the highest level. Yeah, we had a major injury to our perimeter. You know what I mean? But the thing is, before that, what you should have had a contingency plan for a backup plan. You get what I'm saying? You should have had a real point guard on the roster to begin with. So I blame the roster construction from that aspect more on Stone and Ime because of the type of players that they like to have. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, we love to get short guards. We love to get small guards that can't play together. You know what I'm saying? You can't have Fred and Reed on the court at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You really can't have Reed and Aaron Holiday on the floor at the same time. You really can't have Aaron Holiday and Fred on the floor at the same time. And now you're gonna get another guard, Bruce Thornton, who's 6 foot. He's a small guard. He's stocky, but you know what I'm saying? It's just at times I kind of struggle to see the vision that they have. Yes, Marcus Smart, he is an upgrade. I do believe, but I believe that him and Bogey, I think they're gonna be good assets to the team. I think they're gonna produce. I really do. But at the same time, what also kind of still that I still think we missing from the guard position, we still don't have a set facilitator. You know what I mean? And along with just having a facilitator, we like to say J Dogs is our staple offense. We don't have one. It's just ISO. It's just a whole bunch of ISO, not a lot of passing, not a lot of movement. You know what I mean? We don't really make we don't really make adjustments. Um, we just go as is. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Ime, he loves to play his set 7, 8 guys. Ime will run guys into the ground. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know if it's because he feels like he doesn't have, a roster to compete, but I don't believe it because we had the roster his first year, but he very seldom um used his complete roster. He's kind of trying to run the same guys, hard. You know what I mean? So hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah, just mute up real quick. We'll come back to you. Well,
Yeah,
panel.
I'm good. I'm good. The truck drove by. Um, but yeah, it's like I say, it's a lot of holes you know what I'm saying, in the roster. So like I say, yeah, KD put himself in, in the spotlight by operating on burner phones to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, just be a man. If you got something to say that shit. You know what I mean? Like I say, I don't think he did. Honestly, I don't think he did. But since he has history of doing it when they came out, you no longer have the benefit of doubt or it seems murky. You know what I mean? Like, can guys really, say, hey, did you do it or not? I don't think he did it, but guys can also say, you got a history for it. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting situation. So, like I say, you put yourself in that type of stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where you're accountable at. But like I say, do I think that we have the roster to compete? And do I think KD can take us to the promised land this year? No, because we don't have a roster to compete with the other guys. All the other teams got better. All the other teams, they're deeper than us. They're a more cohesive team than what we have. We still got holes on the roster. We still got holes at the wing spot that we haven't filled. We lost during Phillies, but we got absolutely nothing out of it. We got a mid level trade assessor we haven't even used yet. We
Right,
still
right,
we
but
still have
but back to KD though, Dre, because I really want to expand on this. That's what the stream is about. I you know what I'm saying, I already kicked the
I got
shits about the whole young core roster. That was my whole little
yeah.
thing. Well, I'm just kicking on this nigga KD specifically because he did a lot of shit this year, and a lot of
Yep.
y'all looked over what he was really, you know what I'm saying, brought here to do. And now it's like we looking at the young core, but at the same time, Kevin Durant, like when I look at him, Dre, it's like he nonchalant with the squad. It's not he nonchalant with himself in general. I
Yeah,
don't
in
think he
general,
really
yeah.
give a damn no more. So that's why I say, like, does he give you that championship aspiration, that championship pedigree when you bring a 26 points per game guy here? Like, does he give you that vibe? And it comes
I'm gonna
back to
say
the leadership because like I said, I can blame the young core all I want, and that's who we bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Scratch Bogey and Marcus Smart, they gonna help out different flaws that we didn't have, you know what I'm saying, as far as point guard, toughness, and shooting. That's what Marcus Smart and Bogey brings to the table. You know, just to add on to what we have. So when we talk about the young core, how much better are the young core gonna get? You feel me, Dre? Y'all feel me? Like that's what I'm talking about. So it was
yeah.
KD, the
Yeah,
leadership aspect of it.
he's never been a leader. I don't think no as a leader, no. But at the same time, he's never been that. So it's just like I said, we post have I do believe as a player, you should be able to raise the level of your teammates. You don't got to be all rah guy, but you know what I'm saying. But if you see something going on, like hey man, let's pick it up at this aspect. Hey, I think you know what I'm saying. Like I think you need to do better. Hey, this is what we need from you. I think you can talk to guys, but that don't necessarily have to make you a leader. You know what I mean? You just it's just it's just you can still communicate, more effectively, but then they don't necessarily have to make you have to have leadership qualities,
Right,
and
right.
that's not the type of person he is, bro. So I think we should have had guys on the roster to be able to do that, but most likely, for the most part, the top guys, they are your leaders. They usually generally are your leaders, and
Gotcha. Gotcha.
he's a rare guy.
Gotcha. Hey, let me get to Rich Base. He just pulled up. And the panel open, man. If y'all want to come in, don't be scared, man. Y'all know how to get in this Discord, bro. Y'all listening. Come pull up, Larry. I see you, nigga. Y'all pull up, bro. Hey, Rich Base, pull up. What you got, Rich Base? What you got on the top, Rich? What you got on KD, man?
Yeah, man. What's up, bro? Salute to everybody, man. Dre, Jedi, what's up, bro? Greenleaf. Can they win with KD? They can win with KD, but are they gonna win with KD? I don't think so. In my personal opinion. Um, I don't think KD is mentally, um, mentally enough of a leader to lead this young squad, bro. And I say young just because they not proving it. And yeah, they gotta develop. Yeah, they gotta come into their own. But let's just be honest. Who really think coming into next year, bro, they gonna be ready to compete against the OKCs, the San Antonio, the Knicks of the world right now, bro? They not. So KD is one of them guys, bro. He need guys that just they know their roles, they know how to go out there and get it done. And they're just not the squad right now, bro. So I don't believe that they are gonna win. Can they? Yeah, sure. You know, but I don't think they are, bro. In my personal opinion, bro. They not ready yet. And then by the time KD contract is up and everything is said and done, bro, it's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen next year. And yeah, I think KD got one more year in Houston, in my personal opinion. I don't think he retired Rocket. I think they're gonna either try to trade him unless that last year is a player option, he gonna go somewhere else. But can they win? Yeah, they can, but are they gonna win? Nah. I landed right there, bro. You heard me?
Yeah, you good.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we
But
Is
yeah,
panel open or are you gonna go to Laro and Yasmin? I seen they pulled up. So I agree with what everybody's saying for real. Like, and what
Yeah,
y'all saying
man.
about the young core is right too. But what I'm saying is KD. they brought Marcus Smart and Fred VanVleet to be the leadership. And KD, even though y'all saying he ain't never been that woo, you gonna have to be like with this team. Like that's why I'm saying no. And like Rich just said it, like I just said at the beginning. He signed a 2-year contract. He got next year, and then a year after this is a player option. And I don't think we win this year unless we make some crazy move with this mid-level exception and Sengun and Amen and Reed make crazy leaps. That's the only way it's gonna be possible for us to really compete. But I'll let Laro or somebody else go.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah. Hey,
hey, first of all,
Laro pulled
how we gonna
up.
make it?
Oh, what's up,
Yeah,
Laro?
I'm
I
here,
ain't know
bro.
you pulled up. What's up, Laro? And I got
First of
Yazin
all,
right after you, bro. What's up with it, Laro? What
hey
you
man,
got?
first of all, man, I don't think these Rockets gonna make a crazy move and do anything, man. It was too many players out here on the, like crazy moves. There was too many guys out there on the market this off season that got moved. It was too many guys that got moved and without a crazy move. If we was gonna make a crazy move, we'd have made one. We'd have had Jaylen Brown on this team. I'd have gave up way more than what Philly gave up, but I mean that's that. I'm just beginning to think it's the organization, man. So I mean, KD probably saw and thought something differently when he came in here, man. I mean, look, this team right now is all about saving a dollar and trying to develop their young talent. Yes, that of course develop your young talent, but man, I think that man came here to win, and that kind of put it would have put a bad taste in my mouth if I came to an organization and something went bad and you ain't try to do anything to try to improve it. So we saw just how far behind our young guys were against an old beat up Lakers team
Mm-hmm.
last year, bro. And after that playoff series, man, they just said they not ready, man. We can keep on calling them young. They not young no more. We shouldn't even use the term young core no more when we got 6th-year and 5th-year players, bro.
Facts.
4th-year players. That's not young. That's not young anymore. Not young
And
anymore.
they got paid, Laro.
Yep.
So I'm with you on that, bro. Like I say, man, I know. Oh, hold on, I got Yazin before I get my shit. Hey, Yazin, what you got on the Yazin? The panel open. The panel's open.
Yo, what's good, boys? Can you hear me? Greenleaf?
Yeah, we got you, my boy.
It's good, man. How's it going? It's that time of the season, man. We got 2 new moves, and half the guys over here are not even convinced. I think to answer your question without taking too long, but can KD take us to a championship? I don't think so. I think the people that's going to take us to a championship are the young guys. They really need to take steps, right? Like all of them, not just one. Our man needs to work on his dribbling. He needs to work on his shot. LP needs to become more consistent. He needs to work on his shot. And I think the most important thing, and I don't know if you guys spoke about it yet because I missed half the show, but Fred being back is so huge because we did not have a proper ball handle last season. And that made every single buddy, including KD, play out of position, play in uncomfortable spots on the court. KD was having to handle the rock more often than he needed to, so that led to turnovers, right? That put LP into bad situations. He was always having to fucking take the ball at the perimeter and try and dribble up as a center. Like that's not what LP does, right? We've been watching this kid for 5 years. You don't take your center and put him on the perimeter and ask him to dribble past 2-3 guys every single time with no shooters around him, right? Like he made some shit work time to time, but it wasn't ideal. Amen, same thing. He's not a point guard. He's best in the dunker spot. So when you bring Fred, and I think Marcus Smart, a guy like him who's smart, who knows how to play with the ball, right? Even though he's not elite, but he's still good. I think bringing those guys in and allowing your young guys, your Jabari, your Reed, your Amen, your LP to really thrive in the roles that they do best. Then KD as a supplement, as a 50, 40, 90 guy, then maybe we'll get something. But it looks tough, man. I don't know how much you guys believe in the young guys. I feel like all of them have to take big leaps, and I'm not sure I'm there yet, man. Like Amen needs to do a lot. LP still needs to do a lot. I like Jabari in his role, but everybody needs to pick it up, and I'm not sure we can necessarily keep up with Spurs and OKC and some of the guys in the East now. But let's see what happens.
Okay. Hey, that was a nice glass half full assessment, Yazzie.
Yeah, bro. I
Nah,
mean,
what he
I,
saying
I,
was
I like
right.
the young guys, man. I really do. I'm actually kind of happy that Stone didn't make any big trades. I know, I'm sure you guys saw the news come out, but like pretty much everybody is available for trade except Amen Thompson, and I agree with that, right? Amen Thompson, I think regardless of some of the clear weaknesses he has, I think my favorite part about last season is Amen Thompson coming every single game and putting his heart out, no matter what. Like, yeah, he can't shoot, yeah, he can't dribble, but he was always giving 120% effort. I can't say that about Alp last season. I can't say that about some of the other younger guys because they kind of went through slumps, right? With the whole KD files, the Twitter account, the burner account. I think Greenleaf was talking about it to start the show. That affected Jabari and LP. And I get it, bro. They're 23 years old. They're still kind of kids, right? Like they're young men, but they're still very young, and that shit's gonna affect you because it's not just an average guy on a Twitter account talking shit about you, right? Like if Marcus Smart did that or fucking Fred did that, it's one thing, but it's KD, a superstar, a legend of the game. Like all these guys are hyped, especially Jabari
And
and
how
LP. I
would that
can't wait
make
for
you
the
feel
season
if you
to
was in
play
that
with
position?
him.
Hey,
And
y'all,
this guy's talking shit about you. Like that's crazy.
how would you feel
Hey,
if you was in that position? Kevin Durant come out there, if you Jabari, that's your idol. You know what I'm saying? Alperen Şengün, open arms. You love a KD as far as what he brings to the table. You leave Jalen Green alone, so you bring in KD. Everybody know who KD is, and then this shit happens. It's gonna knock your little equilibrium off. But I think they did well, as far as like going forward with it, like water under the bridge type of shit. But I think it's still a problem behind the scenes because if they think bad about
bring it.
you, if hold on, Laro, if they think bad
Yeah,
about you once, or if they seen this, they gonna continuously feel like you doing this shit behind the scenes. Like, I ain't dabbing up with you. It's all business going forward. If I'm LP and Jabari, Laro.
you know what that shows me? And I hate to say them about it personally. I'm talking about on the court and as teammates. It kind of showed me that they just don't really have a heart. And I don't want to use the P word on them and whatnot. But we see when somebody like, you see who he didn't say anything about. I think a man probably would have had something personally against it if he had said it towards him or somebody who has I can't say cachet on the team, but someone who's like more demonstrative or just
Yeah, Amen Thompson is
tough.
his mental is totally different from the two
Yeah,
guys. I think he had somebody asked Amen Thompson, "Oh, what you think of KD?" Like he had an ankle injury or something during the playoffs. He like, I don't know what he doing. Like, we don't know. I don't care. We just go out there and just do what we got to do. So that's just the mental of Amen Thompson. Like, man, like fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna go out here and do my job. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Whatever he do, he don't care what we do. He in his own little corner, own little world. So I'm gonna be the same way. You feel me?
To add to that, Greenleaf,
I mean,
think you guys bring
that's
up a good
different.
point. Sorry, was I cutting somebody off?
No. What you say? What you say, Yaza?
Yeah. I mean, I think you guys bring up a valid point, but I don't 100% agree. Only because I think we gotta think about the context too, right? Like the two guys he talked shit about, Alp to start, and then what's it called, Jabari, and he did talk about Amen. And yes, you're right. Amen is like that guy in the team. Everybody loves him. He gets along with everybody, but at the same time, Amen was never really in KD's way, right? Like Amen was never in a position in the beginning of the season until those KD files came out where Amen's in a position to kind of like, I don't want to say piss off or annoy KD, but he was just never in his way, right? Amen got the ball. He stood in the dunker spot. He he always passed it to KD when he's open. He never got in his way. Whereas LP, and KD said this himself, it's not my opinion. It's KD literally said himself. He said, me and LP, we like to be in the same spots, right? Like, and then in the beginning of the season, LP was always taking those clutch shots and, at the end of the buzzer, this, that. Sometimes it looks silly, right? Do you guys remember the 1-3 on the bottom right corner of the screen? Like, there were moments, but like that shit's gonna happen, bro. Like, if LP is gonna get paid $35 million, he's gonna be a number 2 guy on the team. Like, it's okay. Like, let him take those shots and learn. But like that stuff is now all of a sudden in KD's way, and that's what KD said. He said, "Oh, the coach wanted LP to take the last shot."
Right.
KD doesn't have to say that about
real quick. I
need to push back on that point, bro.
Okay, Mr. Moss, I was about to get to you. What you got on the Moss? Go ahead.
Well, first, my bad. I'm late, guys. I was cooking and doing some shit, man. But Yasmin, Amen Thompson is in KD's way, bro. Not literally, but on the court, he's in the way because he can't shoot. And when you can't shoot, bro, the floor shrinks. And so
For
from a
sure.
basketball standpoint, he is in the way, bro, because teams aren't going to be so eager to trap and send double teams if the floor is spaced and guys can make you pay from the perimeter. And so I get what you're saying, but
Yeah.
just looking at basketball and a half court offense, nah, he's in the way, bro. And guess what? He's in everybody's fucking way, and it ain't in a good way, bro. Amen Thompson needs to get better at hitting perimeter shots in this league, bro. Unfortunately, Greenleaf, in today's NBA, bro, if you can't make a basic perimeter shot, bro, because that's the foundation of basketball in today's league, bro, you have to be able to shoot the basketball at least slightly below or average pace to be somewhat effective, bro. And Amin ain't doing that, bro. So in my opinion, he's in the way, bro. He is in the
Yeah,
way.
you can't go out there and
Yeah,
be
in
in
a
no
different
Ben
way. I
Simmons.
mean, I agree with you,
Yeah,
Moss,
yeah,
but
yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I
Yeah,
mean, though,
yeah,
right? Like,
correct,
I meant it out more
correct.
of like a opportunity shot perspective. But you're right. If you don't have a false floor spacer playing 38 minutes
Yeah.
a game, whatever, he's gonna be in the way, especially if you have a
hmm
center who also can't shoot. But like for
But I want
me,
to get to
I'll leave
Greenleaf's
it to you
question,
guys. But
bro.
like, if your center can't shoot, I'm not saying
Uh-huh.
it's okay, but it's more okay than your shooting guard, another perimeter guy, not being able to shoot. If that makes sense.
Well, I don't expect my center to be a knockdown shooter. That's not what I require of my big man. I'm old school. Like, I mean, we're Rocket fans, bro. We've seen Hakeem, Yao Ming, some of these big guys who weren't, elite shooters, but they can knock down the occasional pick and pop, and like they're not bad from out there. And so LP just operates too much for my liking on the perimeter, bro. But to Green's question though, this team will never win a championship with KD on the roster, bro. It's not gonna happen. He's a losing player, right? He sucks that energy out of the fucking roster, bro. And sometimes it's not even his fault. He's just, bro. Certain guys have a certain aura, and they can't help who they are, bro. And Jabari Smith's dad played versus LeBron James back in '03 in LeBron James' first career basketball game, bro. I was at the game in 2000, I think 2 or 3 in Sacramento when LeBron was a rookie, bro. That's Jabari Smith's dad. And so these guys grew up on Kevin Durant, bro. So Green, it's not even all the way his fault, bro. He's Kevin Durant. Like he requires a certain aura and a certain respect factor from those guys. Now, I don't think Fred VanVleet is in awe, or Clint Capella or Steven Adams. But if you go down the list, bro, these guys are young, bro. And KD can't dribble, he can't play make. Basketball is more than just 27, 6 and 6. It's his energy, it's his demeanor, it's his turnovers, it's his lack of leadership, bro. It's his posture.
Yeah.
He's just no longer a winning player at this level. And just because he puts up 27, 7 and 7, that shit don't impress me, bro. And so to answer your question clearly, Green, with no hesitation, bro, the Houston Rockets can't, won't, and will never win a championship with Kevin Durant, bro. They won't even get to a conference finals with Kevin Durant. Book it, I guarantee it.
Yeah, man.
I hate to say it, bro.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Rick.
that's
Hey,
what the
Green,
roster,
No,
bro.
go
I
ahead,
hate to
Rick.
say it, man. I agree with Mass. And real quick, I know we have some other guys pop in.
Oh no, it's an open
I,
panel now, man. You know what I'm saying? We just, respectfully, if somebody giving their takes out, y'all just let them finish their
Yeah,
takes. So
just
we gonna
fall
cut
back.
each other
yeah,
out. But go ahead,
I
Rich. What you
put a
got?
lot of this on the organization, bro. Specifically, I know. All right, on the surface, you're gonna think this is a non-factor, but it's a fact, especially with this new CBA cap rules, second apron tax, all this stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, but last time I checked, Tillman Fertitta is out of all these rich billionaire owners, he's the least wealthy. So that matters, right? So and he's the ambassador to Italy. So he has a lot of other things on his plate that's a priority over the Rockets winning a championship and doing everything he can. I know he says that and he wants to win all this, but the reality of the situation is the Rockets probably ain't even in his top 3 priority things to do list, right? I think saving money, getting under that cap, maybe staying competitive, selling tickets, being in the mix. And it's the truth. A lot of these owners, that's what they want. They just want to sell tickets, kind of be in the mix, be relatively competitive. But we know from a basketball standpoint, that's the worst. Charles Barkley said it years ago. The worst place you could be is in the middle, bro. That's the worst place. You have no upside. I'd rather be Portland right now, to be honest with you. I'd rather be Portland right now than be the Rockets, than be where we are. Okay, I know earlier somebody said, "Oh, we're gonna be a top 4 seed." I think Genius said that. I'm like, what the hell does that matter? We to get bounced last 2 years. We got bounced last year by a Lakers team with no Luka and no Austin Reeves and a 41-year-old LeBron James who ain't even on the roster no more, bro. Like, bro, are we not like sick? I'm sick to my stomach right now, bro.
Hey, fam,
Yeah.
we had our rebuild already, though. We had our
Nah,
rebuild.
bro. Well, we need to do another one, and we need to do it right because this is unacceptable, bro. We're gonna be trash next year. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't care. We win 50 games. It's trash, bro. Like, this whole thing is unacceptable, bro.
Reg, come on, man.
It's just the
Slow
truth,
down,
bro.
bro. Slow down.
Nah,
It ain't that dire straight. Come on, bro. God damn, you act like we bottom of the West or some type shit. Like, calm down, bro. It ain't that serious. But at the
we
same
might
time,
as
I
well.
understand.
Go
I
ahead.
understand, bro. I understand your frustration. But to say we doomed and all this though shit now, bro. KD is who KD is, bro. It's time for these youngsters to grow the fuck up. And all that being and all the KD, I think that Brunner shit, he lost respect points with these guys, bro. And they know who he is for who he is. And I think they going forward, they may be different players. They need to be more selfish. You feel me? Stop being so in awe of this dude. He ain't nothing special when it comes to the leadership aspect. He's just a high profile scorer, bro. And that's what KD is. Like, let's keep it real. We'll stop all this old pussy putting around the facts. Ma said it. 27-7 is okay, but it ain't all to the end. It ain't the beginning and the end to nothing, bro. And so KD is what KD is, bro. But it's up to these young guys to get better. Quit looking at him as the goddamn catalyst. I appreciate it. Yeah, quit looking at him as the catalyst and the savior for this team. And let's move forward, bro. Damn all that. Marcus Smart is a good piece. He a good leadership piece. As long as you don't need him to have to put up 20 points and shit like that, Marcus Smart is cool. Bogue is a cool end of the bench, somewhat out of the rotation player. Bro, I'm not looking at KD to be our savior. I'm looking at KD to come in and just go and do what he do. Sit his bitch ass down somewhere. And these young players get better. Fred coming back, leadership on the floor. I think that's going to help out a lot because I think they trust Fred. They showed last year, only thing they can trust KD to do is score the ball, bro. That's it. Couldn't trust his ass to handle that bitch in key situations. He gonna turn it all over just like LP, just like the rest of them dudes. Hell, he turned the goddamn ball over more than Jaden. Like,
Hey,
goddamn, bro.
he said that was another JR, that was another thing he said in the KD files that they running the offense through LP. I'm gonna turn this bitch over because they don't know what they doing. I'm paraphrasing, but he alluded to some shit like that, bro. So that goes back to the coaching staff too. So he taking shots at everybody, bro.
Any nigga, let me tell you, Dre. Hey, hold up. I'm gonna say one thing, Dre. I disagree with you. I believe it was this nigga. Any nigga that'll get on live mic and say they don't wash their ass for days at a time, nigga, say anything, nigga. So whatever. So you understand me? So don't tell me no shit about I don't think that was KD. Yeah, I think that was that goofy ass nigga. Yeah, I do.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
no,
Dre, you giving the nigga too much benefit of the doubt, goddamn it.
because you know what I'm saying, like, because like, you know what I'm saying, like, on the cool, the reason why I'm saying it is because some of the text messages seem like that's something he would say. I ain't gonna lie, but half the shit, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. It's you know what I'm saying, like, just half the shit sound like something a white boy, a dude that'll say that don't look like KD. I'm just keeping it.
What you
Nah,
mean
bro.
don't look like it?
Hold on, hold on.
We seen KD in interviews, bro.
I'm at work right now, so you got. I just had somebody walk by.
I'm gonna
So
ask
you know,
y'all
I'm
We
this.
kind of.
seen KD in interviews talk, bro. He literally said on camera about the Knicks winning the championship. He was like, "Yeah, they better enjoy it because it might be 52 more years before they win it." I'm like, bro, what? I like, bro. He a hater, bro. That's just who he is.
I'm gonna ask y'all one question, bro. Did KD lie on his files?
No, but that's not the point. That's not the point.
I'm getting somewhere. Did he lie?
Okay. He didn't lie, but it was disingenuous. He didn't lie, but it was disingenuous.
I agree. So that means the people he talking about need to get in that gym and get better. If you ask me,
I ain't never say that.
Yeah. But that's not
big, but goddamn.
But that's not the point, though, dog, because
It's a young ass team, bro.
that's not the point, bro. Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
Go ahead.
Come on, bro. He cried and got his way out of Phoenix to come over here. So if you felt that way, why you do all that to even come over here, bro? That's what I'm saying. You know what? Hey, Raphael Stone, I blame him, bro. The reason why, because he don't, like somebody said earlier, what's your vision for this team? Him and Ime, they messing around, bro. Like, for real, call up Detroit. They just re-signed Durant, get us Durant and some other dude, some picks, send him and LP over there, and let's be done with this.
Yes,
I'm
fire
done
up
with this.
Egghead. Yes, fire up Egghead. Get his ass up out of here. Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
done
Bro,
with
you
this,
think
bro.
you
Call
think if we
Detroit,
got Durant
send him
instead of
on his way,
Şengün, we're
bro.
gonna be better?
I'm just
It
saying.
So
don't
what if
even matter
I
at this
said
point.
that
I
there's no
want him
coming back?
gone, bro.
So what if I said there's no coming back from what KD did last year, and some things are unrepairable, J Dog, and this team can't move forward if he's on the roster, bro? Like, is
I,
that a realistic
Hey, Mr.
possibility,
Mars.
fellas?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 could it be?
I'm
Yes,
I'm
it
looking at
could be.
hold on. I'm looking at the chat. Shout out to Elder. He say, KD a hoe. Say real shit to guys' face if you want respect. That's what I'm on.
I
If
agree.
you really
That's
want to be
I
like that,
agree.
say it
Facts,
in their
man.
face in practice. You see them
Yeah,
every day and all that shit. Don't go on no burn
Yeah, but
account.
the
So that's
thing,
why I
I
posed
was
the
trying to
question, guys. Can he
with
come?
Jabari,
Listen, my bad, Dre. That's why I posed the
no, you
question,
good.
Dre. Is this a is this a situation, fellas, where KD overstepped the boundaries and it's irreparable? And long as he's on the roster, then like Rich or Reggie said, we're doomed. Because J Dog, the young guys can get better, but are they gonna want to get better if KD's here? I don't think so, bruh. KD needs to go.
Yeah,
In my opinion,
I can't see
he
him.
needs
Hey,
to go.
Mars, with all this shit going on, does this
Yeah,
nigga really want to be, can we see him holding up the Larry O'Brien with a
no,
Rockets jersey on with all this shenanigans?
no, bro,
With,
no.
Bro, he had a
It has to
Detroit.
be some internal shit going on, like collectively shit, where we have to get better
Correct.
as our young core. Maybe we do get a better piece. 26 points per game. Okay, like I say, he did his job, but I think that's what he came over here to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't think he really want to win a championship nowhere.
Bro, he had the
Fair
Detroit
agree.
Pistons hat
I can't
on,
say
bro.
that.
He told Kay Cunningham, bro. He was on his podcast. Come
No,
on, bro. Like, it's a wrap. He gone, bro. He done.
man.
He
No,
mentally
I'm not
checked
gonna
out,
say.
bro.
Man,
I
He,
can't say.
bro, he
I
had the
can't.
Detroit hat on, bro. Come on, you know how
No,
KD
it
is
wasn't a Detroit
control,
hat.
bro.
It was his own KD brand hat, by the way.
Like, so that's what I'm
Bro,
saying. Like,
Yeah, that was some troll shit. Yeah. He was rocking that
that's what
shit
I'm
before
saying, bro.
we before.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't think that. I think at times we do look at it too deep in certain aspects of wanting to get rid of guys just because shit don't work. And you know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things, yeah, if he did, it should seem weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he did it, but if he did, that's some whole ass shit. And thing is, like with
Dre, you
Jabari,
don't think he said that shit, Dre?
that, no, saying I think he got his shit. I think just somebody said the shit, bro.
Hey Dre, behind the scene. Hey
I
Dre,
honestly don't think he said it.
oh shit,
behind the
bro.
scenes,
I
Dre.
ain't saying that.
No,
I
I
ain't
was
saying
trying
that.
to get your attention because other niggas trying to get your attention too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send you the
yeah,
link behind the scenes about what that nigga. It's just more than us. He was talking about a lot of
yeah,
shit, bro. Like behind the scenes. He even, saying
yeah,
speaking like and shit, like and got caught up with the shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying on the
I mean,
burner account.
but he lost benefit
And
of
his
doubt though.
close
He
business
lost benefit
friends
of
was
doubt.
in the same account. Bro, it's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff, bro. It was a lot of stuff going
Bro,
on with that burner account, Dre.
he talked down on Steph. He talked down. He called Devin Booker. He called Devin Butler the mustache man. Like, come on, bro. Like, this dude tripping, bro.
I mean, I don't know. Bro. He said he called him a mustache. Okay, all
Yes,
right, I got
bro.
it.
Go back,
I
bro.
know who you're talking about. I know.
He was,
I get it. But I
he was
don't know. But
wild.
I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe. Like if he said that, I don't see how that would have been something that he would have just tweeted just to say it. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think he would have said that. Don't even make sense
Well,
with
it
Devin
wasn't a
Booker though.
tweet. It was like
It was
a
a text.
DM
It was
conversation, bro.
that's what I'm saying. It was
It
supposed
was
to
a
been
DM.
a text message thread, maybe like a group chat.
Yeah.
Fact that we're
And
talking
you know what
about
I'm
it.
saying.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm
Is
saying.
the issue.
I don't see him calling Devin Booker he looked like such and such. Like, come on, bro. That shit seems like that. It's just like a lame ass joke. That's just me.
but
Like,
but hold
I
on.
don't think he'd just say some lame ass
But
shit like that. That's not.
but
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 yeah,
hold on,
go
Drake.
ahead.
Hold on, Drake. We've seen it before where guys didn't get along with their teammates and still was able to win. But like
Yes,
y'all said, but like y'all said earlier, everything is predicated on these young guys and that African coaching. Cause if they don't get their shit together, ain't KD, all this old KD shit, bro. Regardless, KD gonna do what KD do, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
It's these young guys that gotta come in with this attitude, like, man, look, they gotta get better for one thing from a skill set. But also, like Greenleaf said, just have that mindset, like, hey, look, man, we know this shit happened last year, but this is our careers also.
Yeah.
We are Houston, period, bro. They signed these long-term contracts. They gotta show that they really want it, bro. Not no KD. KD is submitted at who he is already. So it's these young
Well,
guys, they gotta take pride in their game
Rich,
and
other
want to
than
get
Kobe and
better.
Shaq, bro, other than Kobe and Shaq, who won that didn't get along, bro?
No.
No, it's Jordan and Pippen.
But I'm pretty. I know what
And
I'm
they got
saying
along
is,
back then, bro. Stop it.
hold on,
No.
And
what
Jordan
I'm
got
saying
certain,
is,
and Jordan has a certain mentality, bro. So you can't use him or Kobe. Those guys are just
what
different. Those guys are different from
I
Kevin
don't
Durant.
know. Mars. I don't know specifically, bro. But I'm pretty sure,
Okay,
bro. Out of all the
I
years
got
in
you,
the
Rich.
NBA,
I got you,
I'm
bro.
pretty sure all teammates ain't get along and still was able to win. I can
Mhm.
almost guarantee
Yeah.
you. I don't know for sure, but come on,
Yeah,
let's just be honest, bro.
but some of those
That's
guys probably got different mentalities, bro. Different
Yeah.
approaches to the game. KD don't strike me as
LeBron and
just a killer. KD
LeBron and
don't strike me
Kyrie.
as a
Yeah.
what? What are you talking
LeBron
about,
and
bro?
Kyrie
LeBron and
didn't get
Kyrie.
no,
But that's
they didn't get along like that. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
I'm
but
just giving you the
They
example.
that's a
weren't,
different.
bro. They weren't. Hold on, Reggie, bro, because this is just flat out ridiculous, bro. Kyrie and LeBron James were not getting along in 2016, bro. Like there were no issues on the media. Like they got along very well in 2016, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we talking about some shit where you the star
No,
player, you the OG Kevin Durant, and you
Exactly.
talking about your young players. If LeBron James came out and said
Thank you,
Kyrie
Green.
Irving ain't
Yeah.
in the same field as Stephen Curry, and they got leaked, Kyrie most definitely will feel some type of way. And Kyrie want to be traded from LeBron James was already something behind the scene that was brewing up. So
yeah, but
it was still something, but
Kyrie
we
and
talking about on
Boston,
the
it
court.
was still the same thing. Kyrie was butting heads with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown
Well, I guess
and
No,
that's
other
that's
why I
because
guys.
said
they
But
this,
that's a
guys.
You get what
different.
I'm
Certain
saying?
that's
Yeah.
But
certain
this
guys
that's
got certain demeanor,
yeah.
bro.
But
Certain
it's not
guys
a
are
one to
cut
one
differently
comparison, bro.
and they
You,
got tunnel vision.
my whole thing with this KD situation is the like it goes back to I'm gonna keep pointing the finger at Stone and Ime because what's our direction, bro? Like how many? Like we got like 4-5 point guards, bro, under 6'3". You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just
What are we
crazy.
doing? Like none of these dudes is facilitators. None of these dudes is floor generals. Hell, besides Reed, none of these dudes and Fred, none of these dudes is shooters. I'm like, what are we doing, bro? Like what direction we got? We re-signed Tyree
Exactly.
Eason, right? We got Jabari, who, and I agree with Elder with this. I don't want to trade him, but I hate to say he's right. He's never going to develop into his potential because it's too many. We got too many players that do the same shit on the same team.
But that don't mean you
And
should get
Jabari,
rid of him, though, Reggie. That don't mean you should get rid of him. That mean, unless you
No,
really cut for Jabari, you want him to excel on a different team. Nah, I think just like Jalen, when I was saying last year, he in the best position right now. You know what I'm saying? Outside of bringing in, bringing in Kevin Durant, he in the best. You got a tough nosed head coach as far as wants you to play offense and defense, and we want you to be that primary scorer, Rich. But he didn't live up to the expectations, so they rushed the process of bringing in KD.
and
So
exactly, bro.
if that goes with Jabari
if I,
Smith Jr., it's kind of like in the same thing. We rushing the process. I don't see nobody, really, fulfilling what we see in Jabari Smith Jr., what we want going forward. He don't have to be an all-star caliber player taking 20 shots per game. You want him to be a role player, stretch big, rebound to a certain degree, and play defense. How many guys that you could say that the power forward can do that at a young stage? And even if you're a veteran, how many dudes are doing that? Shooting 36%, 45% from the field.
But also
but do you
Greenleaf.
think as an NBA player he wants to do that? That's it. Don't matter
I
what
mean,
we. It
he
don't
chose
matter
that
if
he
you
chose
wake
that
up in the
contract,
morning.
Red. He chose that contract, so he locked in. He could have
Well,
won. He
it's
could
like
have
one of
won.
those
He
things
could have
where
wanted some. He could have went and go somewhere else at $30 million per year on another team for a different role. But the role that he has, nobody's going to pay him as an all-star level caliber player on another team. If we getting rid of him, we just get rid of him just to make the roster look good. And when we spoke on, Alperen Şengün was 2-time All-Star. So if you want to evaluate the team and go to another level, that's a position, in my opinion. But
hey, Greenleaf, I disagree with that, but I would say this: not to be an advocate for KD or whatnot, but man, bro, There's no way I come to this team and the Fred thing, it did hurt us and it did put us back. But bro, you wasted a whole year of my career, one of the last few of my career, and you let me play without a point guard all season long because the organization wanted to see it play out with a man and Reed Sheppard. I'd be pissed off too.
Yeah,
I'd be mad.
we all really expressing
Mm.
our opinions on the organization, especially coming from Raphael Stone. Ime Udoka is involved in that too. But I think Raphael Stone trying to right his wrongs. But you gonna have to make moves in the off season. Even if he did make a move in the regular season, you still gonna have to make moves in the off season. Free agencies,
Greenleaf.
drafts. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Red?
It's too late, bro. I'm done with Raphael Stone. He can't. This is unredeemable, bro. He cannot come. Look at the Wizards. Look at Philly. Look at Portland. Look at these GMs going off this offseason, bro. And you telling me? I'm not saying we got to go out and get these big names, but I'm like, yo, I hate to even say it, bro. Look at what Rob Pelinka doing, bro. Like, bro, I God forbid, I giving him credit. Like, we can't get no assets, no picks, no decent, man. Come on, bro. Like, all we get is KD. We give him $50 more million, bro. He's 38 years old. And we just re-signed dudes that we already drafted. I mean, like, that's
all I hear is excuses, man. All I hear is fucking excuses, man. The Rockets, this Rockets team ain't the most complete team, but they a pretty damn good team. And if the two best players and Alp and Kevin Durant close out fourth quarters and play a winning style of basketball, then they can get it done, bro. It's gonna be tough, but why does a team have to? Hold on, Dre. Why does a team have to be complete at every position to compete, bro? This is basketball, bro. It's supposed to be tough. And so, listen, I agree with you, Reggie. Raphael Stone does take some blame, but so does Ime Udoka, bro. So does the players. Listen, we all agreed last year before Fred got hurt, and even after Fred got hurt, this team was still a pretty damn good team, bro. So to say that there was no point guard, yes, there was. Now, it wasn't a top-notch point guard, but we have point guards on the fucking roster. And again, Kevin Durant didn't get it done, bro. Amen Thompson didn't get it done. Do you guys know how many teams wish they had Amen Thompson, a KD, and a Jabari Smith, and a Sengun on the court at the same time? Now, granted, I think the biggest loss of the season up until this point probably was Steven Adams, because a lot of things he did, it doesn't go in the box score. He just did shit that kind of just impacts winning. But bro, this team ain't got to be built complete to compete, bro. That's a sign of greatness, bro. Like, most teams that win aren't complete. Like, your best players pick up the slack, Green, where your team is slacking at, bro. And Kevin Durant and Sengun failed to do that, bro. And for me, it's just that simple. For me, it is.
True. Okay, let me hop in there just real quick. All right, so no saying so you saying that we're not a complete roster, and you know what I'm saying, and I get it. Teams would like to have some of our young guys, and I agree with that. But if you got these guys playing out of position, you're not using them well to get the best of their capabilities. Like, it's a moot point. You know what I mean? Like to say, like, if you're not using them and putting them in the best spots to get the best out of them, you know, say you're losing on being efficient and competing at the highest level.
Your question, Dre?
To have a deep. Oh, hold on, give me a second. I got you. But
my bad, bro. My fault. My bad.
No, it's good. No, we good. But you know what I'm saying. But then you look at it like this. Last year, we played Amen and KD to the fucking nubs. Ain't no way KD should have been number 2 in the league in minutes played. But you know what I'm saying. But then you look at it from from the bench standpoint. Like, who are our backup wing guys? We already lost the Kogi. You know what I'm saying. We traded DFS. You know what I'm saying. Only wing spots we got left is Tari, Amen, and then we got G Leaguers. You know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying. We got the G Leaguers, and then we got the Copeland kid. You know what I'm saying. But like I say, that doesn't instill a lot of confidence with playable guys having to compete at the highest level against these super teams on a night-to-night basis, bro. Like I said, we are behind the 8 ball in situations like that, especially when we got an agent center who has injury histories, and then a backup center who's getting older, who depends on athleticism, but is declining. He gives efforts on the rebounds and shit and shot blocking here and there, but he's an old player. He's waning.
Okay, well, so most teams don't have elite young backup centers, bro, and so that's just a fact of the league.
Yeah,
okay?
I understand.
So most first strings are going to be younger. Backups are going to be a little bit older, longer in the tooth. And let me address your point about guys playing out of position, bro. Why is it Greenleaf and Reggie and Rich and J-Dog and even Trey? I can't ask Amen Thompson, bro, to fucking bring the ball up court and make a simple pass and run an offense, bro. If you can't dribble, pass, and shoot in today's league, bro, then why would I want to pay you $180 million, bro? So when you say we got guys playing position, I'm assuming you're referring to Amen Thompson because other than him, who else is doing it? It's just him. And so if Amen Thompson can't be a typical complete basketball player, dribble, pass, and shoot. Because all the best teams, the Spurs and OKC, all their rough guys can dribble, pass, and shoot.
And they saying he's the most untouchable player on the team. So yeah, go ahead.
All right, okay, yeah, but no, all right, okay, just because you can dribble,
why can't why can't Amen Thompson? My bad, bro. Why is it too much for me to ask Amen Thompson, even if he's playing out of position, which I hate that terminology? Why can't he bring the ball up court, cross half court, call a play, and run offense, bro? This is basketball, bro.
Thanks.
This is basketball.
But no, saying, but if you watch, he only really he plays how Russell Westbrook used to play. He only play at one speed. He don't have the different sets of pace changes. He just going full speed, 100.
Russ coming to offense, bro. Don't change the criteria, Ray. Russ coming to offense, bro.
Listen. I'm just saying, comparing with how the pace that he plays with. But no, saying, but like seeing the game from a point guard, knowing where, who to get the ball to, where to get the ball to, and run an offense is two different things than just bring the ball up and dribbling. He doesn't see the floor like a point guard that can run an offense like that. He doesn't see the floor like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Ime Udoka and Raphael Stone put him in that position. You know, like, okay, Maz, who was the guest? Who put Amen Thompson in the dunker spot, Maz? Was it Raphael Stone or Ime?
Well, I mean, I don't think a GM puts players in a spot.
Okay. So Ime Udoka knows his players. Is what I'm trying to say. He put Amen Thompson, the guy that he drafted, that he wanted, put him in a darker spot. So he knows his players to a certain degree. Now this year,
so there's no adjustments, Greenleaf.
No.
Adjustments.
I'm gonna get there, bro. I'm gonna get there. But I'm saying this year they put him in a point guard position, saying, okay, you're gonna learn off the fly. You're gonna learn that role because he initially was gonna be a 2 guard next to Fred VanVleet, right? So now going into this season, he's gonna have some, ball handling duties. He's gonna have some, all that guard play nature. So when it comes back to it, with Ime Udoka and Raphael Stone, they didn't do anything throughout the season to give him any help. They just banked off Reed Sheppard and Amen Thompson going to be a full-fledged point guard off the bench and starting. So it's a lot of context. It's a lot of things going on with the overall team. But that's just not like I'm not trying to say it's all KD fault. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Raphael Stone and Ime Udoka do deserve some smoke with this. What's happening?
Another person who deserves a little bit of heat. I know this stream ain't particularly about him, but he's the best player on the team, allegedly. Alperen Şengün, his field goal percentage is absolutely abysmal, and we've been talking about this for years. When he can, I'm not saying he got to be shooting 60% true shooting percentage and have but like if you look at his he'll get his numbers every night, right? But them shot attempts be crazy. Them turnovers be crazy. That plus minus be off the chain, and not in a good way. Like one game, he'll put up 40 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and have like a plus minus like 20 and shooting percentage like 48%. Next game, this motherfucker be shooting 41% from the field, 10 points. I'm like, bro, what is going on, bro? And that's every other game, bro. It's no consistency, bro. Like at all. Turnovers be off the chain, bro. Like, I mean, okay, the turnovers, because and then a lot of them turnovers be because of the situations he get put in, the out of position argument. Like this goes back to Ime. Like, what is he? Is he a hub, a facilitator, or is he in the post? Like, what are you doing? His ability to pass out of double teams is very iffy. I get it. Our lack of shooting consistently on the perimeter has a part to play in that. When he does pass out of double teams, can guys make those shots and handle out of situations? That has a part to doing it. But a lot of times we see him, what do we always say when he catch the rock? Get off the rock, shoot it or pass it, bro. He becomes a black hole on offense, and the offense stagnates. And especially that's even worse when you have guys that can't shoot consistently, and especially when Jabari is not in the game, it's terrible. When Fred's not in the game, it's terrible. So I guess between him and Ime, that's the whole frustration with KD, right? That's the reason why he in the DMs talking about LP. I'd rather turn the ball over than give it to LP and all this kind of stuff is because of that.
To be
Hey,
honest,
Reggie,
Hey, let me
if you
hold on. Let
think
me respond to Moss right quick because he said my name. With the man thing, just dribble, pass, and shoot, bro. He doing more than that, and I'm not even giving a man a pass. His ball handling and his shooting has to be better, 100%. But you can't give me 10 players in the league that's a true blue point guard that run the offense and guard the best player every single night. You saying that like it's just dribble, pass, shoot, bro, or just get off the court, bro. You ask him to guard the best player, be a true blue point guard, which he's not.
nope, never said that.
Run the
Never
offense.
said 2-point guard,
No,
bro.
no, no,
But
no,
keep
no,
going.
no, 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 no.
Never said that.
Run the offense. If you run the offense, you're a point guard, right or wrong.
Wrong.
No. If you run the offense, you're the point guard, bro.
Man,
You could
bro,
be
all players run offense in today's league, bro.
Let me keep
All
talking.
positions run offense in today's league, bro. You're wrong, but keep going. You're wrong.
You could be a hub, but running the
You're
offense,
wrong, bro.
coming
Keep
up, bro.
going,
Let me talk. You gonna
asked me a
keep cutting me
question.
off,
Go
or you
ahead,
gonna
bro.
let me talk?
Go ahead.
You saying bring the ball up the court, run the offense, and play defense. What Amen Thompson is doing, and I already said I'm not giving him a pass. His shooting got to get better, and his ball handling got to get better, 100%. But what I'm saying is, he hasn't done that. But this year, yeah, you saying, bro, just bring the ball up and run the offense and guard the best player, bro. You can't give me 10 players in the NBA that does that right now. And you
He's
trying to
not
act like
running
that's just the
offense,
most
Trey.
simplest shit. That's what
He's
he's
not
saying he
running
needs to
respond
do,
to
though.
that, Yasin, real quick, bro. Respectfully, Trey. If I can't ask my young fella, my young stud, to play basketball, bro, and if you're required throughout the game on occasion, sporadically, to bring the ball up court, because nobody expects Amen to be the full-time point guard. I never said that. But when the ball's in your hands and you are running offense, bro, I expect a guy who's looking for a $180 million contract to be able to do that. And why would it ever be too much of me to ask that player who's doing that to play defense too, bro? Isn't this Rich? Isn't this basketball, bro? Like, why are we talking about specialists, bro? Guys who are like 1 and 2 dimensional, bro. Green, the ball, Trey, the basketball, bro, that I grew up on, bro. You were required to do everything, bro. There were no 3-and-D guys. There were no specialists, right? If you're on the court, bro, you're expected to guard, pass, and shoot. And so why is that? Why would you lower the standard or the measuring stick? And last point, Trey, you're probably right, bro. I can't name 10 guards in today's league who's going to run offense sporadically and play defense like that, bro. But why would Amen Thompson need to be measured by that, bro? We're Rocket fans. Shouldn't we hold our guys to a higher standard, bro? Don't you want to win basketball games? Because you don't win without doing those small things, Trey. Right?
I'm giving you that. You're right.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Go ahead. Listen, but I'm saying you
Go ahead,
making
Trey.
it sound simple, like, oh, bro,
It ain't simple,
it's
bro.
just basketball. Just do it, bro. I'm saying when you asking him for a lot, I'm not giving him no excuse. Like
So what
he
you been
has to be better. But I'm saying you saying just, bro, it's basketball, bro. Just guard the best player and just run the offense. Everybody is not built like that, bro. Everybody
Can I
can't
ask you a
just
question, Trey?
come up court and run the offense like that and guard the best player. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question quick, Trey. The Amen twins are from the West Coast. I'm in Sacramento. They're from Oakland, California, not too far from me. I heard about these guys years ago. They're making noise in the Bay Area for years to come. They're tall, lengthy, physical. So my question to you is this, bro. When they went through the high school leagues and the AU circuit and they're coming through college, bro, why would Amen Thompson wait until he gets to the NBA to learn how to run offense, bro, or be somewhat of a playmaker, or like he wasn't working on these intangibles throughout these years? So what was he doing the past 17, 18 years, bro?
I mean, yeah, like why Ime Udoka put him in the dunker spot?
He do rely
Relying on
on
athleticism.
athleticism too, but I'm saying
Uh-huh.
he's not a point. Are you saying he did that in spurts last year? But I'm saying he just not a guy that's a learned thing. If you're not a point guard growing up learning that, everybody ain't Chris Paul, where Chris Paul was a point guard
You
his
ain't
whole
gotta be
life.
Chris Paul, Trey.
Always run. No, I'm making an example, bro. Chris Paul grew up as a point guard. He grew up running the offense, playing defense, and all that.
Uh-huh.
But like that's a learned thing. You can't just first year put him out there and
Okay.
just do it, bro. Like
Trey,
that's a process.
Trey. Dylan Harper, who's from New York, or lives in New York. He went to Rutgers. He didn't play PG in college, bro. Don't you feel
Is he
good
guarding the
about?
best player every night? Is he guarding the
Hold
best
on,
player
bro.
every night?
No, he plays. No, he plays good defense. Is Amen Thompson doing that? No, he's not, bro. Amen Thompson ain't doing that last year. So Trey, here's my question, bro. Doesn't Dylan Harper look very comfortable in his rookie season, second season, bro, playing point guard
Dylan Harper looked
on the
pretty good
biggest
last
stage,
year.
bro?
He's a
Hey, we
scoring
got
Come on,
over
ball,
man.
100.
He
Hey,
wasn't.
we got over
Come
100
on,
people in
come
the
on,
chat.
Trey.
Hey, Miles, real quick. We
Excuse
got
me,
over
bro.
100 people, man. Y'all get the likes up,
Oh,
man. Get the likes up, man. Shout out to Dre in the cash app with the nuclear bomb, man. Salute to you, Dre. But go ahead, Miles. I know you about to get on that point, man. Go
oh
ahead,
no, no,
go
no,
ahead.
no. I was just using Dylan Harper as an example because he's a young kid and he's on a team full of guys who can handle, dribble, pass, and shoot. And the
And
San Antonio Spurs on the biggest stage, Trey, in the biggest moments, they were so comfortable with the ball in his hands, and he made plays, and he looked great doing it, bro. And guess what? He wasn't your prototypical Chris Paul, Chauncey Billups type of point guard, bro. But I'm
that's a
saying
good
this,
example.
bro.
That's a good example.
It's a tool.
I'm
Yeah,
responding to
but
that.
Trey. Okay, Trey. It's a tool in Dylan's toolbox that he can go to when asked to do it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is when Ahmed's asked to pull out a certain tool on the court, like his toolbox and his tools in his tool bag, some of his tools, bro, don't work.
Bro,
They
I'm
they don't
sorry.
All
work.
right.
Hey,
And
Trey, you my guy. You my guy. But at the same time, I gotta side with Miles. Like, because we advocating of Amen Thompson being untouchable, getting 200 million. So if he gets 200 million, that means he's gonna get paid more than Alperen Şengün. Now granted,
I,
LP got paid before he made an All-Star team, but can you agree that Amen Thompson is better than LP two-way overall?
yes, I mean it's better than
Okay, so
LP. And I
okay,
wait,
Oh
wait,
and if
wait.
that's
no,
the, if that's the case, if Amen Thompson is better than LP overall as an individual player, you don't have to run no hub. He ain't no hub. You don't have to run no offense through him, and he can
bro.
still get 18 and 7 assists, with less turnovers. Like that should be a duty. Like that should be something that like if you our best player going forward in the future, this is something that comes with it. You know what I'm saying, Trey? You get what I'm saying, Trey?
Nah, I feel you. I feel
Bro, you
you.
can't even run
But
plays for Ahmed Thompson. Respectfully, I love
hold on, let
Ahmed
me
Thompson,
respond to
but
Mars right quick, and I'm gonna let you go, bro.
all
With
right,
the Dylan Harper thing, Dylan Harper is not the only guard, and they're relying on him every single night. Dylan Harper is behind Fox. He's behind Castle. He came in and had good moments. I love Dylan Harper last year. He really did his thing. But Dylan Harper is not the point guard every single night. You run an offense, you do this, you do that. If that was the case, you'll see more up and down with him. But he did his thing in the playoffs last year for sure. And I'm not on the team of giving Amen Thompson a max contract. I'm gonna say that right now. He do deserve some money, but he haven't showed me enough to say give him the max, build everything around him. But I like his heart and his hustle every single night that Sengun don't bring every single night. That's why I like him in. But what you saying is right, Green. He should. If he want $200 million, we should expect some point guard duties, this and that. But I'm saying he's not a true blue point guard every single night. Run the offense, guard the best player. He can do it at times, but I don't want. He's not a starting point guard and guard the best player every single night. He can do it on occasions, and I say that, yeah, but just not a,
Appreciate
every
it.
single night. Run up
Appreciate the
offense, do
statement,
this,
bro.
do that, and not.
Man, let me get in there, man. Let me get in there, man.
Appreciate the
I'm
great
on I'm
statement,
on the
bro.
trade. I'm on the trade train, bro. Look, man, Dylan Harper daddy played in the NBA, bro. A point guard, bro. This guy has more understanding on how to run a point than Amen Thompson do coming out of college, bro. Amen Thompson, and you know this, Mars. He's a phenom, bro. He's an athletic freak of nature that comes around every 20, 30 years, bro. You feel me? Just like LeBron was that freak. Like this is the thing, bro. He did a lot of shit based off athleticism and talent in whatever little league they played in, and in college and in high school, like you were talking about. His talent and his athleticism supersedes everybody else's that's on the court, bro. So he'll do a lot of shit that's gonna catch up with him eventually in the NBA because the talent, yeah, you gotta have more than talent. You got to be highly skilled as well. He wasn't highly skilled coming out of the overtime elite or whatever the hell OTE, wherever that shit was he played in. So I'm saying that to say this, bro. That's not a good comparison. Dylan Harper, bro, daddy was a point guard. He
I
went
need
to
to
college,
respond to this nonsense.
played a year in college as well, which helped him, what made him a little bit more ready than Amen to play point guard, bro.
Which Amen
Amen
didn't
just
too. Add on. Yeah. Amen didn't play college. He played OTE or whatever. Go ahead,
right,
J-Dog.
bro. It's a difference, bro. So I'm with y'all. I'm with you in Greenleaf for Mars for and Trey. Yeah, if he want that max contract, he's better than LP. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Just his defense and his upside alone makes him better than LP. You feel me? So yeah, he should be able to do everything, but he's elite at a lot of goddamn things other than running a team. He cannot do that at elite level yet, but he do a lot of other shit at an elite level, bro. You cannot take that from this kid, bro. He's a good offensive.
Oh, I think
J-Dog went out. I can't hear
Rebound.
him.
All his team defense, his second year in the league. Dylan Harper can't say that. You feel me? Come on, bro. You can't take his accolades from him, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You can put him in a dunker spot. He's 6'7", he's 6'8". You can put him in a dunker spot. He play like he's 7 foot tall. He plays defense on bigs. He plays defense on guard. He can play defense damn near 1 through 5, bro. So
I can tell last year. Keep going.
It took a back. His defense took.
I don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't care.
Dylan Harper ain't doing that either. Dylan Harper ain't doing that.
Last year. Now, Trey. Now, hold on, bro, because I need to respond to J-Dog real quick. And listen, J-Dog makes some good, valid points. But J-Dog, unfortunately, bro, in most sports, skills pays the bills, bro. I don't care about jumping high, running fast, bro. Listen, when the ball bogs down and you're in a half-court set in the postseason, when it matters the most athletic guys ain't getting to the rim like that, bro. Dwight Howard wasn't dunking on everybody in the postseason, bro. Sometimes, bro, it came down to skills, which pays the bills, bro. And guess what? The things that Amen is elite at, unfortunately, some of those things don't equate to winning, bro. And for the record, Ron Harper. Hold on, bro. Ron Harper played 80% of his career playing the shooting guard position, bro. And so now we're lowering the measuring stick, saying because his dad, Ron Harper, played in the league, that's why Dylan is the way. No, bro. It's called, it's called working on your craft, bro. It's called being a complete basketball player. That's what it's called, bro. And guess what? If you guys think that Amen Thompson is all that in a bag of chips, and y'all want to pay him to be the second or first option on this Rockets team, I guarantee you, bro, this team will be doomed for years to come, bro. Amen Thompson is a role player at best. Okay, he's a role player at best, bro. Okay, he is lacking in too many areas to be called a so-called star player, bro. It's evident. It's clear. Guys sagged off him. There's a reason why guys were double teaming and trapping KD consistently, Dre, because Amen Thompson ain't gonna make you pay. That we do know, bro. Amen ain't gonna make you pay on the perimeter. That we do know, right? And so again, bro, Trey, last point. Trey said that Dylan Harper is playing behind multiple point guards, which is true. But wasn't Dylan Harper the first option for a lot of those games last year, even with Fox and Cassell and Fitzgerald on the court?
Wasn't.
Bro, it was Dylan. Hold on, bro. It was Dylan Harper. Fucking closing out fourth quarter, fucking playmaking, playing defense, bro. And again, Amen Thompson took us.
I'm gonna let you go.
Amen Thompson last year, in my opinion, took a step back defensively, bro. Like he got cooked last year, Trey, on defense, bro, consistently. So you can't shoot, you playing no defense, and you can't run the offense, bro. And you want 180, nigga, please, bro. He's a role player, bro. He's a
It's crazy.
You've been extreme. You've been extreme.
How many other players can you put on in the dunker spot and in the point guard position? Answer me that. And Dylan Harper was not the number one option. If you listen to Castle,
I said at times he was, Trey. At times he was.
San Antonio got better spacing. They got better coaching. So even if it was a 1-to-1 comparison, Harper is going to look a little bit better just because Wemby's a better shooter than LP. Mitch Johnson is a better coach offensively than Ime Udoka. Their schemes are better. They have way more shooters than we do. So it's just going to be a better situation, right? I don't think it is a 1-for-1 comparison.
Maybe the Rockets would have more spacing, Trey, if Amen Thompson got his ass in the gym and shot 4,000 threes from different spots, bro. Why can't
Mark,
Amen
you don't
Thompson be a
become a good
spacer?
shooter overnight, bro. Don't do this.
I didn't say
Yeah,
that, J Dog. I didn't say over.
Come on.
J Dog. I didn't say overnight, bro. But work on it, bro. Come on, man. You know
Yo,
His
what I'm
shooting
trying to say,
percentage
J
was
Dog.
better. Was he shooting? Okay, let me ask you this.
no, his shooting got
Greenleaf,
worse this year.
you say what now? I can't hear you.
His shooting got worse this year, J Dog. His field
No,
goal
it's
percentage,
over. It's
point
over. No,
percentage.
hold up. He shot more shots, so he was more. He shot. Jalen wasn't here, bro. Fred wasn't here, so he shot
What does that
he
mean?
shot a whole lot more shots. Well, hold up. What was his overall shooting percentage, bro? I'm not worrying about the three. What was his overall shooting percentage?
53.4.
I'm looking it up now. His true
That's
shooting.
How much? How much was?
53%.
55.7 the year before, and then
But you got to gauge
Okay.
J Dog. Come on,
He
bro.
shot
J Dog.
59.
Put context behind that, J Dog. Come on, J Dog.
59.4%.
Now
Well,
I'm just
this was his stats last year. His true shooting percentage was 59.4. He averaged 18.3 points per game, 7.8 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and his actual field goal percentage was 53.4. And that really ain't
y'all
bad.
talking about he ain't nothing bad about them numbers. Nigga ain't no really ain't that bad. Them is good
For a
numbers
dude who
for
can't
fourth,
bro.
third year.
Wow, bro.
It ain't
Like,
that bad.
where's the
You
contact
shouldn't do
at?
that
Hold on, what
because
happened?
the one thing it is, what is his shoot percentage outside of 12 feet? If you look
Exactly,
at that,
Lalo. Thank you,
it'll
buddy.
wipe all the other shit
What's
out.
Okay,
his
well
shoot
let's
percentage?
put it in. Let's put it in.
Hold on. What you say? What is his what?
I'm
I couldn't hear you.
What's his shooting percentage outside of 12 feet? I mean, it'll make
gonna
all
look it
those
up
other
right
numbers.
now.
Bro, it's bad for the jump shot. And the jump shot does mean something. I mean, he just needs to maybe get it around 45%, maybe, man.
Hey, I'm looking at it right now, Lero. They say leaders in
What he shot at? What he shot from three, Green?
non-rim
Say,
paint
bro,
field goal attempts. Alp 46%. I don't see Amen, but Amen
I got
he finished at a high clip at 71%. Dunking and laying up. So
this shit Greenleaf. I got it right here on
okay, go ahead, Red. What
ChatGPT.
you
This
got?
shit
What you got?
terrible, bro.
What
I
is
ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit look bad outside the paint. 0 to 3 feet, 74.8%. 3 to 10 feet, 47.8%. 10 to 16 feet, 31%. 16 feet to the 3-point line, 21.9%. Not gonna lie, the shit looking treacherous. Yeah, it says if you mean outside of 12 feet, there's an official stat, but the numbers 10 to 15 feet, 31%.
The nigga ain't
Six,
Mark Price. We ain't nobody said the nigga was Mark Price. Stop. Y'all, why you counting all them fucking numbers out, nigga?
So J
We know
Dog,
nigga can't shoot.
Right.
Nah, bro, remember, hold
J
up, man.
Dog.
No,
We
Like,
know
So
the
what are
J
we
nigga can't
hold
shoot.
on,
talking about, bro? What
fellas.
are we talking about?
Hold on, fellas.
But nah, y'all.
When it comes
Look,
back to
bro,
Alp
look.
and
Go
Amen
ahead.
Thompson, who's holding us back more because they clogging up the paint?
LP.
They clogging up the
LP.
paint more.
J Dog.
LP.
Offensively or defensively?
Yeah, you say what, yeah?
Offensively, Amen's holding us back more. You don't disagree with that? You don't agree with
Oh,
that?
hell, man, if you don't get your goddamn LP level that,
Look, just
y'all
No,
offensively,
J Dog.
defensively,
This has nothing to do
overall,
with coming
overall. Let's
LP.
stop breaking it down. Overall, not offense,
bro,
defensively, overall, bro.
bro,
Who's holding us back
let me.
more overall?
Overall, it's
Overall, last
LP
season,
because
Amen
LP
had
is a
like
second
Exactly.
2-year All-Star, bro.
Exactly.
But LP, okay, let's look at it. In the playoffs, okay, LP for the whole season last year, he averaged 3 turnovers. That's unacceptable. I mean,
Bro,
yeah, he
LP
handled
got
the ball a
outplayed
lot.
by DeAndre Ayton, bro. That is
turnover.
unacceptable, bro. Like, what are we talking
Yeah.
about?
If you're just looking at stats, he did okay. But if you watch them games, bro, it was bad. There's no way in hell we should have lost to a 41-year-old LeBron James and no Luka Doncic and a bunch
I
of
ain't even
bums.
try. I'm
Yeah,
not
but
even
you
trying to get
can't
into all that
just
old
put that on one
shit.
player though,
Look,
Floss.
if you watch the eye contest, bro, Almond was second behind Kevin Durant as the most valuable player on this team last year, bro. And
Fact.
more nights than not, he was the second player behind KD when we was winning, bro. So all that old app, no, bro. He
That's
was
not saying much,
LP
bro.
holding us
That's not
back.
saying much.
If LP, no, hold on, Yasmin. If LP did what he was supposed to do consistently in the paint, it would open up things for everybody. But he don't dominate, bro. But he got the skill set too, but he don't do it.
I agree
Now
with
tell
you,
me
J
who
Dog.
holding who. Oh, go ahead. You say what?
I
I agree
agree
with
with
that,
you. I
J
agree
Dog.
with you. I think he could have done better in the paint last season. But look, I think we can agree on this as well.
Go ahead.
Too often we couldn't get him the ball anywhere near inside the paint. How often, Jay? I hated this shit, by the way. How
Now
often did
hold
we
up.
say, "Alp, here's the ball on the perimeter,"
Jeez.
because
Who
Amen and Reed
fought
can
KD?
play point guard, and
Who
KD
fault
turns the
that
ball over
is?
more often. Huh?
Who fault
Ime.
that is, bro?
LP
Whose
can't steal
fault
his
is
Ime.
it? How
man
is
and
that
bro
LP
get
LP's
deep
got to
fault if
step,
he's
position.
bro.
being
Yo,
given the ball in the perimeter?
He
no,
can't
man,
steal
hold
his
on,
man
dog.
and get deep position, bro.
Thank
That's
you,
on
No,
Dre.
no,
bro.
no, no,
You
Frost,
got
Frost.
to,
Okay, listen,
Yasin.
I agree
That's
he can't seal sometimes, but at the same time, nobody
sometimes.
knows how to make a simple entry pass on that team
Bro,
except
if you
KD.
steal your man, properly, the entry pass becomes way more easier,
No,
bro.
J Dog. Did
What?
LP have a ceiling issue last year when Fred was a point guard?
Because, bro,
A little
Fred would
bit,
get on
yeah,
his
but not
ass,
as much.
bro. Hold up,
Yes,
Red.
he did, but he's still the
Fred
ceiling.
got on his ass, bro. What Fred? Hold up, man, because we got to get into this. Fred even came out and said, I tell him now, you get down there. No, down there. Steal your man. No, I'm not going to give you the ball right now. Steal your man. Bro, he would get on LP ass, bro. LP don't have the same kind of respect for and them yet. LP is older than them dudes. LP been there longer than them dudes, bro. He's not going to do. But even Barry say, bro, get down low, get out the way, bro.
All right, J Dog, you're
They have
right.
to,
J Dog, you're
bro,
right.
they have to tell. Hold on. I know, but they have to tell LP too many times, bro. Get down low, get the fuck out the way. Stay from out here at the top of the key. No, but you don't want to work. He don't want to work. He don't want to ground in there and get position and what he's really good at down about around the rim. Because guess what? That take heart, that takes determination, that takes fighting, and that takes effort, bro. Sometimes LP just don't give it all, bro. Sometimes it has been lackluster with the effort, bro. And let's keep it 100. Skill set wise, LP got a lot of good moves, got good footwork, he got good touch a lot of times. But he don't want to do the hard work first to put him in position to get the easy scores, bro. Which is steal your man, which is get down low, which is fight for position, bro. He don't want to go. He don't want to go the path of least of more resistance. Sometimes you got to go the path of more resistance, bro. You're a big man. That's your job, bro. Dominate down low. That's it. We don't need your ass at the top of the key. Get the fuck out the way, bro.
No, but okay. So
So
you said a couple of things. I just want to address them, and I'm sure the guys have other shit to say as well. Listen, number one,
yeah,
I agree with you. He's not consistently 100% of every single night working hard, and I agree with you. That's why I was a little bit disappointed with him last season. That's why I really liked Amen last season. Amen, 100% every single night. That's what I loved about him. But I will also say this too, J Dog. There are times where LP is sealing. He is getting into position, but guys can't make the pass, and that frustrates the player. I'm not saying this is an excuse for him. He's still got to work hard every single time. But oftentimes I see LP get into position. They don't pass him a simple pass. He gets frustrated, and that affects his mentality. And that's a negative thing, by the way. I'm not excusing this. He's got to work on his mentality this summer. I think that's the number one thing. He's got to be stronger mentality. So when Maz and whatnot says sometimes, he's soft, I sometimes agree with it. I don't think he's a soft player overall, but I think he has a soft mentality sometimes, which I don't like. That's number
No,
one.
he's
But look,
soft, bro. No, he's soft.
So
he ain't showed me
Yasin,
I
nothing in the playoff.
I know you
Yasin,
always say
I'm
that,
gonna
man. I don't
actually,
agree with you, but there are times he is soft, so I can't defend him 100%. But J Dog, I think the
Yasin,
bigger
I'm gonna
issue
actually
is
agree
we're
with
not
you
able
on
to get
that.
the ball in those spots
Man, I ain't.
more often than not.
The
Yes or
reason
no?
why they don't, it goes back to what I hate to say it, but that's why I think KD did write the messages, because it goes back to what KD said about the team. Well, specifically LP and Barry, low IQ, right? He literally called them low IQ allegedly
He got low
in the
IQ, bro.
messages.
KD got low IQ though.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
He
He
said low
can't talk.
IQ for
Yeah,
That
Jabari.
nigga
yeah,
can't talk.
KD got low IQ.
Shit, hell, he
So
gonna tell somebody they got the low
That's why we
IQ.
doomed,
Now,
dog. Told
Mr.
you, bro.
Mr.
That's why we
9
doomed.
turnovers in the Miss
Right,
Sorry,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
Come on,
That's
that
why
was
we
disgusting,
doomed,
bro.
Brett.
egregious. That's why I say you got to trade him, bro. Call Detroit. That's why I say I say package him and LP for Duran. I'm not saying Duran's better, but I think that's the kind of guy he may want. Like because we talking about fit, right? And LP
Man
has a
said
certain skill
Ime
set.
what, man? Ime can't coach, bro. Ime's
That's
a terrible coach, bro.
offensively. That's what I'm saying, bro. But he can't. He ain't do. He wasted LP, bro. And like a lot of LP fans, when they be saying
What
that,
you mean
I
he
agree with
wasting?
him, bro.
What you mean,
No,
bro?
LP
He
wasting himself,
wasting them,
bro.
bro.
LP wasting
Like, he
himself.
wasting himself. Nah, yeah, Reg, you
Yeah.
giving him too. No,
It's,
hold
it's
up
a mix
now.
of both.
Doing
I
too
think
Nah,
it's
much.
a
because
mix of both. I
Come
think
on, Reg.
it's a mix of
Yeah,
both.
he wasting
bro,
himself, bro. Nah,
I
I don't
guarantee
agree with
you, if we
that.
got Jalen Duran over here, we be mobbing, bro, because that's Ime like dogs, bro. That's the dude Ime want.
Was
Ime
he a
want
dog
like
in the
a. You just said
postseason?
it.
Was Durham a dog in the postseason? Was he?
Nah, he wasn't. But
Oh, okay, yeah.
The
Ain't gonna
regular
happen, Ray.
season,
Ain't
bro,
gonna happen, bro.
that was it. What that was like, man. Come on, bro. Like
That's when
you
it
got to
matters the
get,
most, Ray.
Durant did well last
Postseason.
season because he had an elite point guard. Who
Come
on
on,
this
bro.
team
We
can
had,
throw lobs to him? Like Amen can't
come
do
on.
that. Reed maybe.
come on,
That's
bro.
it.
He brings a different kind of skill set off the roll to the rim. Alp ain't catching lobs like that, bro. Like, come on, bro. He bring a
Man,
different
the
Now
game
I
is
element
not
think
built
off of
around
it.
catching lobs.
You don't gotta catch live, bro. You don't. It's like I say, like you know, what I'm saying Shaq say it all the time. All you gotta do is play big, run. You know, what I'm saying run hard to the rim, post. You know, what I'm saying seal off, put your hand up. You know, what I'm saying and you know, what I'm saying that's guaranteed 8 to 10 points
right.
a night just
Right.
from doing that. Shaq been saying that all year because he used to yell that shit to Dwight all the time. You know what I'm saying? LP don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say,
Right.
you know, you know what I'm saying? Like LP wanted to be, he did want to be part of that club and having the ball at the top of the perimeter. But more so, I blame Ime for even allowing the shit by even putting that shit in his head. Okay, well,
There
you know
you
what I'm saying?
go. Allowing it. Good point. He's allowing it. Good point.
He allowed it because it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We don't have a point guard, so let's put you at the top of the perimeter. But he's not a threat from out there. So it's a dumb decision all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But hey,
shot
another
28%
thing, bro.
from three last year. If Alp was knocking
Yeah,
down 35% from the damn
You don't
3-point line, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
he
He
just have a
can't.
yeah, but
million. If he
I
just had
would.
a
yeah,
million,
bro.
I would.
I don't want him to
But this,
get. See, that's a
I don't,
bailout. That's some bailout shit, though. See,
I
Correct.
don't
yeah,
want
fuck out that, bro. No, that ain't his strong suit. He need to
but
get down low, and
no,
his ass need to seal and
that,
need to set good solid screens. All them Phantom Man screens he trying to set, that shit there
say
hurts the player too.
hey,
say
maybe he
that shit
just
again.
ain't that
Say
guy,
it with
J Dog.
your
Maybe he 5
say
years
that shit
in,
with your
bro. He
chest,
is who he is, bro.
I
He
saw
not gonna
LP.
get
no,
better. This is who he
You can't
is.
say that.
no,
You can't say that,
no,
Fox.
like
One
they
Bro,
game
said,
is a man
setting
another,
the
right?
screen, setting the screen. Say that shit again, J Dog. What that nigga need to do?
Bro, he needs to set solid screens, bro. Them he set Phantom screen, and the players can't get off them bitches, bro. Clean. LP don't set side screen. That's why they, bro, low key. That's why they got keeping Steven Adams, bro. Because
yep.
Steven Adams said solid ass screen, players can get
Yep.
off clean, get their shit off, and it takes the pressure off LP to have to play defense and be tough each and every play.
I saw LP get bullied by a third string center in Sacramento, Cartwell. So I
I
don't know what
already
y'all
know,
talking about,
bro.
bro.
That's
Shit,
probably why
yeah.
they'll pass his ass the ball, bro. He be
Mm-hmm.
setting them damn weak ass screens. Like
Yeah.
Weak ass
maybe it's who
screens,
he
bro.
is.
Yep.
Maybe this who he is, bro. Maybe it's year
Man,
five,
Ain't
bro.
no
And he
maybe,
just
bro.
can't.
Ain't no maybe. That's who he is,
nah,
bro.
It is
Ain't no
what it
maybe.
is.
That's who he
It is
is.
what it is.
Durant got bitched by Cavs this postseason, right? Alp
What'd you say,
destroyed.
Yasin?
you
Alp
say what
destroys
now?
Allen and Mobley every single time he plays them. Yes or
I
no?
can't hear you, bro.
He said
What'd you say?
He said LP got bitched by Evan Mobley.
No. I said Durant got bitched
Oh,
by Evan
Durant.
Mobley and
Okay.
Allen.
I don't care about
He
You
that,
say,
was.
bro. I'm not no Durant fan, bro.
Jalen
I'm a
Durant?
Rockets fan, bro.
No, I'm
Talk
just
about
saying.
LP, bro.
No, Maz. My point is, everybody
Yeah. Who
says
did LP
Durant.
bully?
He's a
Who did he
strong
bully?
guy.
Did
He's
he
a
bully
bully.
Aiton, Yasin? Did LP bully DeAndre Ayton?
He trying to give you an example, bro. He trying to give you an example, Mons.
It's a bad
Nah, but
example,
you
bro.
on,
Shit
but
can work on
yeah,
him,
but
man.
No,
goddamn,
Maz. I say
yeah,
that because you always say that he can't, bully the Cavs, double bigs and whatnot, but he does every single time.
Who
So
are you
my
talking
point is,
about, bro?
while I agree with you, there are times he's soft. I agree with you.
Yeah.
You can't. I don't agree with the generalization because you do see sometimes against double bigs and other big guys like that, he owns them every single time he plays a
So
double
why
big.
didn't he own DeAndre Ayton then, bro, when it mattered the most then?
yes.
Listen,
Was you
Yo,
old
I'm
enough to
listening.
see a king, bro?
no. I
Yeah, I'm
wasn't.
listening, Yasin.
Because
Go ahead, bro.
I wasn't watching the NBA then, bro. I'll be honest. So I
You
Oh,
watched.
wasn't
okay.
watching the game?
I listen to you guys. I hear from you guys. That's it.
Yeah, go watch a Keem Olajuwon, bro. You'll see why our
Go,
expectations
hey,
look
J-Dog,
different.
go watch Yao Ming,
Yeah,
bro, in the 2000s. Yeah, go watch him.
now real talk, real
Bro,
talk.
Hey, y'all.
facts.
You put it. I'm telling you, man. Like bro. Look, man. I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm not saying he has his good days, but bro, he does not consistently play like he's an all-star or like he's the best center on the floor, bro.
I agree with
He
that.
too many times than not, Yasin. He let
That's
people with less talent and less ability than him outplay him, bro. Too many times than not. And I
my
don't like
Bro,
issue.
that
he be
shit.
letting
That was
small
my
guards
issue
lock
last
him
year, bro.
up. Like, what
Last
is he
year,
doing?
LP, he was 50-50, bro. Some games he comes to play. Some games he looks like he doesn't
50
give a
50
fuck.
ain't
That
good,
was my
Yasin.
issue.
I mean, that's not the measuring stick,
And
bro. 50
that ain't gonna cut it. That's not gonna
It's
cut
not.
it,
It's
fam.
not. That's
That's
why
probably why.
we didn't talk about it yet. But I mean, next season, if Alp
Oh no, hey, y'all. So we got
like
streams. We
this,
got streams all summer long. Alp, and Jabari. The list goes on.
Mm-hmm.
We just cook. I
Facts, man.
really
Yeah, I
want to
mean-
just cook on, the Kevin Durant scenario right now. But y'all cooking, bro. Y'all cooking.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I'll say this, bro. Like, I agree with the inconsistency. As somebody who likes LP, my biggest
Yeah.
problem with him last season was inconsistency and the mentality. He was just not there every single night. Maybe it's because of the KD files, but that's bullshit to me because I don't think he actually gives a fuck that much. I think mentally he would just like, sometimes they let me cook, sometimes they let Amen cook, sometimes they let KD cook. He didn't have that I'm the guy in the team mentality this season, and that disappointed me.
But the
If he's
crazy
going to
part
be like
about it
that
is,
next season, then if I'm Stone, I trade him. Not because he's a bad player, but because he's not living to the expectation that we need him to. That's the thing, right?
he
He
just
might
don't
he might do
fit.
better elsewhere, but he can't have that mentality.
To me, the only guy that I was, pushing forward was the Giannis gate. When Giannis was available, you match Alp's game with Giannis' game, J-Dog. So now it's like, okay, who we gonna trade him for? If we had that same, now hypothetically, not saying that I want LP traded, but if we on that train, KD is out the way, it's a 1 year rental now, going forward into the season, then you have Alperen Şengün. LP still the 20-10 guy. I want LP to be the better, we wouldn't be talking about him if we didn't believe in aspects of his game, right? So with Alperen Şengün, he's still a 20-10 guy, J-Dog. How many centers is walking around like that with LP? I mean, like
Talking
LP.
about 20 and 10.
And
Green. I
average
mean,
first year.
I think Zubac is more impactful than LP, bro. I would take Zubac
Facts.
over
Yeah, I
LP
agree
right
with
now.
that.
Zubac has a very
I would.
specific role
Go ahead,
on his
J-Dog.
team, and that's why he excels at it, right? I
Zubac
think
be
he's
catching
very good at
lobs
his
too.
role.
You got to look at the point at now Green. I hear you, but this is a watered down center league now, bro.
That's
20
true.
and 10
That's true.
ain't the measuring stick it once was, bro. Now you say 26 and 12, then I'll be like, okay. You understand? Now we saying something. But he ain't 20 and 10, bro, for how talented LP is. It ain't really because on bad percentage too, bro. Now if he was 20-10 on 60%, 58%, 56%, I say okay, cool. I bet give him the ball
And while
more.
playing
Right.
defense.
Right.
I'm gonna add
But
this,
bro,
big. I'm gonna add this,
J-Dog,
bro.
he's
Do y'all think
constantly
we
taking
seen? Hold on.
shots, so that's the
Do
thing.
y'all think we seen the ceiling of LP? Because if this
No.
is
Yes.
No,
ceiling,
possibly.
then we gotta get out
No,
of him.
As long as
nah.
Ime Udoka the coach, this the ceiling for him, bro. I'd be willing to give LP another season if we had another coach who's like a little bit more offensive minded and we do something a little bit different with his game and see what he can do. But if
But we
we
know
doing what
we know
let me ask you a
Ime
question.
ain't no
we gotta
offensive
trade
minded
him, bro.
coach. What
We gotta
offense?
trade him.
What offense is gonna expand Kevin Durant's game and Alperen Şengün and Amen Thompson and all those things of that nature, though, bro?
Okay, he gotta go. He got to be the first thing out of town, bro. Straight up, I'm done with KD.
I
He
keep
gotta go,
hey
bro.
Reggie, hold on, Reggie.
I think
Hold on. You say so hold on. I need to ask a question, bro. So LP is the offensive hub. I'm asking a question.
That's
Do you
that's
think
what he
he's the
wants to
offensive
be.
hub?
That's his
I think
skill
Sometimes.
set.
he
That's
can
what he
be,
wants to be.
but not with Udoka.
No, nigga. I'm asking you, is he an offensive hub to you?
Yeah, he is. Is he a great one? No, but
Okay.
he is.
Okay.
He is.
And now, that's all I need to say. Okay. You say yes. Okay. I'm going to ask you another question. Now, I'm trying to go somewhere with this, man. It ain't going to take a whole long time, but I'm trying to go somewhere with this. What offense did the Rockets run when Akeem was here? Just tell me. Tell me what they ran, bro.
They ran one guy in the paint and they had 4 shooters on the perimeter.
Inside out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What does your big man have to do to run an offense where you can play inside out? What does your big man have to do every night?
He has to be able to do 2 things. He has to be able to pass out of double teams and score in the post.
Right. Can he do that consistently for this team?
He ain't
I'll
showed
give
it.
him. He can.
He ain't showed it.
I'll give him the passing
Do he?
element. I'll
Okay,
give him
better
that.
question. Better question. Does he do that consistently for this team?
No.
He doesn't make quick decisions, J-Dog. He doesn't.
Yeah. No.
And he don't dominate in the paint, bro. Every night. See, Yasin, that's why like I'm with
No,
you,
I
but
hear
I'm
you,
not
bro. I hear
because
you.
you with
J-Dog, I
you with
respect you, brother. I like it when you criticize our players. I get it.
Yeah.
But at the
No,
same time, you have
I just want you
want
to
you to look at the full context.
I just want you to tighten this shit up a little bit because that every other night shit, that's not acceptable, bro. And you,
I told you, bro. I agree with you.
feel me?
I agree with you, man. I'm
Hold
right with you.
on 1
More
second.
than you probably, but
Hey, let me jump in real
point is,
quick.
the situation last season.
Hold on. Let me jump in real quick. For one thing, you can't keep asking LP to do different things every other possession. If he's going to be in the paint, he's going to be in the paint. He can't be in the paint one possession and then be at the top of the key trying to facilitate for everybody else on the team the next possession. That is so clumsy to me, bro. That is just ridiculous.
You're not making a point because guess what? If your big man is winning this matchup down low, you can't help him the ball every time, bro. He's not winning the matchup down. Hold up. He's not winning the matchup every time down court. And a dominant big man, Shaq gonna win his matchup. Y'all gonna win his matchup. Akeem gonna Patrick. Every big man that you call an all-star big man, he's gonna win his matchup 9 out of 10 times down the court, bro.
Brother.
But also, Fred is gonna be back too. Fred gonna have him.
We're not saying LP is going to be a top 5 center all time. And you naming top 5 centers, top 10 centers of all time.
He a 2-time all-star.
He's also 23, J-Dog, right? He's 20. Look, I need you guys to understand.
Yeah,
no, J-Dog, I'm not making excuses, bro. I'm just adding context. He's 23.
He is a little bit, y'all. How old LP? What you say? How old he is, Yasin?
He's 23.
He's 23, bro. He's the same age as Amen Thompson. Do you know that?
But LP's been a professional longer. He's been a pro. He's been a professional since he was a teenager.
They're still the same age. They still started basketball around the same time. On this earth. They've been playing for the same
come on, he's from Europe, man. The Europeans start playing pro at 15, man. The Europeans start playing pro level ball at 15, man.
Man, I can't. You know what? I cannot believe I'm hearing y'all saying this right now. As a lot of us are American-born people or whatnot. Now we giving an excuse that LP been playing pro ball since he was 17 years old. Versus, come on, man. That's not an excuse. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
He was the MVP in the Turkish league, bro.
Can I give you guys some history real quick? Yeah,
go ahead.
This kid didn't start playing basketball till he was like 9-10 years old, right? Like he started late. Not like the Americans here that start very early on. I love that shit. But he started late, right? Not only did he start late, bro, this kid was like kind of like nobody really hyped him up until he was like 16, 17. Like a lot of kids in America, correct me if I'm wrong, but like the superstars, the top 5 picks, top 10 picks, they're known early on. Like they stand out, right? Like in high school and whatnot. Bro, this kid LP, he didn't become a guy until like a year before he became MVP. Like his stardom, his rise was just sudden.
That means absolutely nothing.
My point is,
like, it depends, like, bro. Fred VanVleet was undrafted, bro. So it depends on the player. It depends on a lot of things. I'm gonna still say LP had a pretty good international career before he came to the States. When he got drafted, we drafted him, I believe, at 15 or 16. He was middle of the first round. Right outside the lottery. No, I'm putting in the context that LP wasn't like he wasn't a nobody. Like NBA's teams knew who he was.
Or he wasn't, bro. He's in the NBA.
He was the best big man.
Get better.
He's the best big man, scoring big man coming out of the draft that year, bro. He just didn't play defense, and he ain't got long arms for to be 6'11". That's why he didn't go lottery. That's why he didn't play defense, and he ain't got long arms. When it compares to somebody 6'11", but that's the only reason why, bro.
Team, NBA roster, NBA personnel, NBA resources, bro. Get better, bro. That's all I care about, bro. I don't care about 9, 10, 16 years old. None of that shit.
Miles, but this is the thing, bro. And y'all, this is what you got to see, bro. This is what you got to see. Yes, bro. He okay. You can say what you want to say about him being young. He was better last year than he was better the year before, but than he was this past year with Kevin Durant with a better scorer next to him, bro.
Yo,
Like,
I think he
bro.
played
I
better
want
with
to actually
Jalen,
take your
bro.
mind on this, J-Dog, because everybody says this, right? Like LP, that digressed this year, whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong. LP's highs this year, right? Like he's inconsistent. We're all on the same page, right? His highs this year, like the times that he looked really good the first third of the season before his ankle injuries, multiple injuries, he looked like a fucking all NBA player. Are we on the same page here? Like he looked.
No, I'm on a
no,
different
we
page,
not.
bro.
No, we
I'm
not.
on a
Because I
different
got something
page. Yeah,
against.
different
I
page.
got
You
something to say
disagree with
against
that?
shit.
You disagree
I
with
got
that?
some.
No.
No, I ain't gonna say. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna make a point because this is something me and Greenleaf saw when we looked at the numbers. Yes, listen, bro. Yes, at times LP looked like a beast, but it didn't impact winning. Most times when LP led us in scoring, we lost, bro.
No,
Yeah,
but
We lost.
see, I heard what you
Even
guys said
30
about
points per game.
hold on.
Yeah, go
Even
ahead.
going back to when Jalen was here, when LP led us in scoring, we lost.
The team was a losing team, bro.
Yeah, it's a team
Do
thing.
that.
No,
No, I
so
don't let that.
Leroy, why? Hey, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hey, hold on. Why we doing that when it comes to
Hell
when he point out LP though? Why we doing that? It's about the team now.
Bro, it's
We
not. Bro, it's
we
about the
giving him the
team, bro.
Jalen treatment because 2 years ago we were saying the same thing about Jalen Green. He was on the hot seat, and the same season he got traded before his playoff blunder. He had a really good season. Like it was the best season of his career to
No,
this
it
day,
wasn't. Though.
and we traded his
Can I
ass.
just quickly say this? If you look at the stats, like the plus minus, like simple, right?
Stats
I'm
don't
not
tell
saying
you
it's an all
everything.
tell
Giannis.
stat, but J-Dog, his Jalen Green's stats that season, in terms of how the team, every single player on the team was doing without him and with him, there was a drastic difference. Jalen put up numbers, but in terms of how it impacted the team and winning, it wasn't like there was night and day.
That's not true.
Season, I
That's
hear what
not
you guys
true.
are saying. When
No, Yasmin, because look, man, I don't even mean to interrupt you, bro, but I got to. I wish I had the numbers right now. When Jalen led this team in scoring, bro, and when he scored over 30 points, we won, bro. When LP led us in scoring, we scored over 30 points, we lost more times than not, bro.
J-Dog, that's not. I don't think that it's a very
it's the same team.
straightforward way to look at it. But I don't agree with it.
I'm gonna look it up right now, man.
What you don't agree with?
No, I'm looking at it right now, Reggie. Hey, J-Dog. Alperen Şengün's best month, October, November, he was giving you 22.8. Mid-season, he was giving you 19. Late season, 21 points. And so he didn't make no drastic jumps, bro. He was always around that 20 to 21, 22 point range, bro. He never averaged more
And
than 23
that's not
points
bad,
in any
by the
month.
way.
You got to look at his assists.
No, it's not bad. No, it's not bad, but it's not. And again, just real quick, Yazin, J-Dog made a great point. The numbers can't be the measuring stick, bro. Does it impact winning? How did he get his numbers? When did he get his numbers? Who did he play? Were they injured? Like all that shit to me makes a difference, bro. To me, it does.
For sure.
It does, and
I'm gonna look up Rockets record when Alpete leads the team versus when Jalen Green led the team.
Why are we talking about Jalen?
Hold on, the reason why I'm doing this is because
it matters for this conversation right now.
No, shut up.
Go ahead, Reggie. Go ahead, Reggie. Because hold on, fella. OGs. Hold on. But nah, it does.
Nah, bro,
It's a
Reggie was
point.
trying to say something, bro. I don't like that shit. He cut the man out with the man trying to make a point, bro.
People off all day. They ain't about it. It matters for this conversation, bro.
Go ahead, Reggie. What you got on there? What you got on there, man? Whose numbers better? Jalen Green as far as winning numbers, and Alperen Şengün at the time, and then we can allude what Kevin Durant provides for us.
Okay, because I'm gonna put in Rockets record when Alp leads the team versus when Jalen Green led the team in scoring. Hold up.
We talking about impact. You know what I'm saying, y'all? We just talking about impact. That's all it is. Because Kevin Durant, 26 points per game is impactful. But how much is it impactful for this score right now? We can't even get out the fucking first round. And Kevin Durant didn't even play in the first round.
So, and it's a fair slate because LP had a blunder last playoffs, and the year before that, Jalen Green had a blunder. And I actually think in that playoff series, LP played great defense, especially like in that game. Was it game 6, game 7? He was clamping shit. So it ain't like I hate LP. All right,
I don't think none of us hate LP. We expect the best for him, but we got to call how we see it though.
So actually,
Jalen is more in playoffs.
it says for the 24-25 regular season, the Rockets were noticeably more successful between Alperen Şengün and Jalen Green, but they were slightly better when Şengün led the offense. Şengün led the Rockets in scoring with a 25-9 record. That's a 73 win percentage. And when Jalen Green led the Rockets in scoring, they were 24-13 with a 64% win percentage. It says a few things to keep in mind. Those records overlap.
Yeah, but most of the time, I think, most of the like Jalen and LP, Jalen played more. He was right there with LP, and Jalen games, LP wasn't there some of those games.
Yeah.
So we just talking about like just if LP alone solo dolo, how many wins are you like prevailing on his record? And then, because Miles was one of them like, oh yeah, it was a fluke. The 12-game win streak, Ime Udoka's first year, what I'm saying? It was a regular season game trying to fight for a playoffs and stuff like that. So this year coming up, no Jalen Green, and you have Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is more the vocal point as far as the scoring and things like that. And LP still utilized as an offensive hub. But when LP scores 30-plus points, we losing games. And we blaming the team, but not blaming the impact of the individual player, like how we playing and how we are moving and things like that. And, it still goes back to the point of what Ime Udoka's system is, because nobody understands the system because we don't have one.
Hey, Greenleaf.
What? Oh,
It's a guy that come on. Hold on. Mars would say things like 26, 6 and 6 don't mean a thing, right? So one thing I would say, if that don't mean anything, so that means that when LP scores 30, when LP scores 30 plus, why does it mean anything?
Go ahead.
It don't impact.
Break it down, Laro.
If that doesn't, it doesn't impact winning, right?
Let me break it down, real quick, bro. I'll be fast, Reggie. It's because if LP's dropping 30 points, yeah, individually it looked good for him, but is it taken away from Amen? Is Jabari not in a rhythm, right? When did he score some of those points? Is it impacting winning? When did the points come, right? Who they playing? And so when KD drops 27, 6 and 6, I gotta gauge it on is Kevin's aggressiveness taken away from Amen? Is it taken away from Jabari? Yeah, Kevin gonna go for 27, 7 and 7 with great splits, but is that a good thing for this young Rockets team? Some games it is, some games it's not. And that's why I'm a big component on I don't gauge guys just off of numbers, bro. I got to watch the game and see how what you bring to the game, that game, Green, is it impacting winning, like J-Dog said, bro. And a lot of times.
So here we go. The eyeball test for the Rockets. The eyeball test for me for the Rockets was last season. The eyeball test for me with the Rockets was last season. Wannabe nigga. It's this, right? It's what? You know what? We had a lot of execution during the game, but you know what? Just chill out for a second. Just calm down. Yeah, one thing, man. Look, man, bro. I don't, man. You know what? I don't like this whitewash ass goddamn black nigga on this goddamn. I don't like you. You don't like me. I'm never gonna like your bitch ass. You a bitch ass dude, and you gonna always be a bitch ass dude. Let's keep it on. Hey, for the sake of the stream, let's just keep it like this. Let me tell you something, man.
That one left pretty quick, bro. Pedophile, go ahead.
Look, man, for the sake of the stream, it's like this, man. Listen, the eyeball test of the Rockets last season is we lost too many games down the stretch because we didn't have anybody to make late game decisions. We lost at least 12 to 14 games late in the game because we didn't have a general on the floor, i.e., let's say Fred got hurt or whatnot. Man, we didn't have that general on the court. And our GM didn't find it necessary to go out and find a guy to help us close games out. And we lost too many games down the stretch.
That's a lazy argument because when you got KD and Alperen Şengün,
all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Bro.
That's y'all too, my bad.
Yeah. In my opinion, bro, it's a lazy argument because when you say no general to close out the games, I mean, on the surface, it sounds cool, but when you got KD and Alperen Şengün, right, you expect your two best players to close out the game, bro. A la verse. Remember Minnesota up 14 points in overtime, and they go on a fucking 15-14-0 run. Well, that's not because we have no fucking general. That's because KD and Alperen Şengün have a low IQ basketball mind, and that's why we lost the game, bro. And so it's
Okay,
not
so what
always
about
like
that game we
general.
lost late? So what about the playoff game that when
Which
we
one?
couldn't
Which
get the
one?
ball
Which
up
one?
at, man, all those bad decisions
Oh, the one with Reed
first
Sheppard and Jabari Smith?
Jabari,
turnover?
Reed Sheppard,
against the
and Tate.
exactly, man. We didn't have any, and I was saying this to Greenleaf in the panel, man. We need to be in these late game situations down in the crunch so we can just see how we're gonna handle this, bro. And they handled it abysmal
That had
against the
nothing to do
Lakers,
with
man.
the general. That's just Jabari made a bad play, and Reed Sheppard just had an off moment, bro. I mean,
And
okay,
Tate.
yeah,
That
that's it, bro.
that happens more often than not, though. And like saying he got a point because, like I say, a lot of times guys we were struggling with guys bringing the ball up the court between Amen and Reed. Saying like they couldn't handle the pressure.
I'm in Reed
They
and
saying
KD,
that.
right?
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm talking about the two guards. But
Oh,
KD,
I got you, bro. I got you.
yeah, saying, but like we talking about generals. But the thing is, it was forced upon KD because our guys were already struggling, and we were forcing the ball with KD with the ISO. The thing is, that's not KD's strong suit. So like I say, when they double team and trapping them, like saying like thing is, like the way the offense was going, he didn't really have no strong release points because he was a lot of times, saying nobody was stepping up coming to get the ball. A lot of times guys were just standing in the corner. But the thing is, defense can read and pick off that, saying between at the top of the key, or they can
So
fly
why'd
to
y'all get
the
mad at me
corner.
then, bro? So why'd y'all get mad at me then? After I said that shit, the first thing I says, if KD's gonna do that, then we're gonna be in for a long season. And all you guys except for Green and J-Dog basically cursed me out and shit, bro.
No. Like nobody didn't say anything. We said that we didn't want that type of offense. We didn't know. It's just when we lost Fred, that's what we were relegated to because we didn't make any moves.
No, it wasn't, bro. No.
Yes,
That's
it
not
was.
true, bro.
Everybody on
That's not true,
Greenleaf
bro.
stream, include
That's not
J-Dog.
true, bro.
J-Dog.
That's
I
not
think
true.
Mars
That's not
respects
true.
you. Everybody from the beginning of last season
Yeah,
said,
I respect Greenleaf and I respect J-Dog, bro. I don't respect Dre or Lero.
J-Dog.
Yeah, to be honest, bro.
Everybody. So J-Dog, this is what Mars does. So J-Dog, how do you feel about everybody on the Greenleaf streams last year said they don't want man, we all said we don't want KD handling the ball like that from the beginning of last season, bro.
Narrow. Just say you said the shit too, bro. You ain't gotta just do all that over.
Yeah,
exactly,
man,
he
a
crazy,
mark.
bro.
I mean, he is a classic
Look at
case.
him. Look at him.
He's a
Look at him.
classic case
Looking
of
for
what
a
we
friend
call
and
a
shit.
mark, bro.
Go ahead,
I mean, I can't really deal with like that kind of energy like that. So I'll let you handle that, bro. I don't deal with it, man.
Larro, hold your nuts for you.
It's the off season, nigga, and you still triggered, bro.
Hold on.
That's all
I'm just
saying,
being hold
It's the
on.
off
I was
season,
just
nigga,
being
and I
passive.
still got you
Hold
triggered.
on. But first
Come
of
on,
all,
bro.
I was just being passive aggressive like this bitch ass nigga. Hey,
This shit
J-Dog, how do you
crazy,
feel
bro.
about
It's the
that?
off
Hey,
season, nigga.
Rich, King, how do you feel about that? Man, look, bro, he's a. I
Look
don't
at
like
him.
that.
Look at him.
No, I can't. I
If
can't.
you feel
I
like
don't.
that, bro,
I
dismiss
don't.
the nigga, man.
I
If you
don't
feel
address.
like that,
Man,
Larro,
I do.
He
Hey, look.
can't, J-Dog.
Sometime, bro,
He can't, bro.
J-Dog. Listen.
dismiss
He's obsessed with me.
Listen.
He's
The
obsessed
reason
with me,
why
bro.
I don't,
He a clown.
I don't like to address Moss personally because I don't like to have conversations about sports with women like that. So I can't do it on just a regular basis like that, bro. So I just,
he go, that nigga go get it what he is. He go,
Let's get back to the basketball, y'all. Let's get back to the basketball.
It's good, Dre. It's good, Dre. Hey, Dre. Even though we lost Fred VanVleet, Ime could have still came up with some combinations or some ways to bring the ball up court.
I agree.
Without having KD do it, bro. He just didn't do it.
Yes, and he did. He didn't. So like I say,
So that's bro. Yeah,
and I 100% agree. That's what I'm saying. You can't put somebody in a position to do something that's not their strong suit in a high leverage situation. Time after time without giving them counters or putting them in the best position. He didn't do that. So like I say, a lot of them turnovers. I put on it was by KD, but at the same time, why are you putting KD in a situation like that? Okay, if you know Reed Sheppard can't handle pressure, why do you got Reed Sheppard bringing up the ball? It's just get a another guard to do that. That's what I'm saying. It's just it was a lot of
You're right.
going on.
Listen, I mean,
So yeah,
you're right, Dre. You're right, Dre. And
that's all
normally
we
you're
were
wrong
saying.
and shit, but you're right today, bro. Normally you fucking wrong as fuck, but you're right
You
today,
lying
bro.
like you
Well,
lying,
look what
boy.
they did though. They went and
Anyway.
overcorrected and got too many damn guards. Now we got about 4-5 point guards.
Nah,
under
we
6.
ain't got too many.
Nah,
we
but at
got a lot
the
of
end of the day, though, J-Dog, y'all fellas, everybody,
What's up?
we
What's
still
up,
got 9 people in the building. Rich over there quiet, warming up his
What's
food
up,
and
bro?
shit. Oh, there you go. What's up, my nigga? Rich, get in
Damn,
this
you good?
bitch, nigga. Shit.
You good,
I
bro?
mean,
Do we
y'all
have
niggas
a
hard.
contending team, Rich? Do we have a contending team, man?
Hell
That's
no.
all it come down to with Kevin Durant on
What?
his fucking roster.
And I'm up
Still.
and shit, like eating noodles and shit. It's good, bro.
This ain't no goddamn contending team. Your own GM said he don't care about redundancy, bro. This ain't no damn. Honestly, bro, we had a
I
better
agree with you.
team. We
I
had a
agree with
better
that.
team. We had a better team with Jalen and Dillon, bro. You
Fact.
didn't want
I
to get
agree with
all the
that
way.
too.
It wasn't redundant. You had balance. It was just better, bro. I just think they need. I mean, I get it, bro. They shopping Jalen right now in Phoenix, so I get it. It just looked bad, but that was a better team, bro.
Hey,
That
Rich,
was a
can you
way
explain
better
why it
team.
was better under Dylan and Jalen? I mean, I know why it was, but can you break that down real quick, bro? Just real quick.
I
Before
said
you
it
break
was
it down,
it was
bro.
one word. It was balance.
Hey, before you
They
break it
had
down,
balance.
let me ask y'all
Yeah.
this: do y'all think
And
the team
defense.
would have been better without Fred VanVleet with still Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks?
No.
If he was
Say that again.
if he was healthy, Vic, I
Now I'm
mean,
saying,
I know you speaking on that, like,
yeah.
KD, you know what I'm saying, because Jalen played
Yeah,
all the
I do,
games.
bro. I do.
Yeah, Jalen Green gives you more ball handling duties. He gives you, I mean, he wasn't no slots on defense. He was a threat on
And
the
the defense
three,
for Dylan Brooks
you
was
know what I'm
great.
saying,
Yeah.
still too. But I just think that game, him and Kevin Durant's game is different. And then you have to add on the Dylan Brooks
Yep.
aspect of it. It took Amen Thompson putting him in a full-fledged point guard position. So he took a step back on defense. I don't agree with his game as far as taking a step back, but it is what it is in hindsight of what we seeing right now. So at the end of the day, man, I think we had more flexibility with the team because Kevin Durant, he can give you effort on defense, being 7 foot, the rebound, and then most importantly the scoring. So it's just and
Hey,
then the
Greenleaf.
West.
Also,
Real
too,
quick,
man,
Laro.
Dylan
I think
and
the West got
Dylan
better.
Allen was a beast, bro.
The West got better, but we still was flawed as a team and still win 52 games though.
Hey, what I wanted to say is this. You know what? It's kind of hard to say the Dylan factor, right? I mean, because we've seen the fall of OKC. I mean, not OKC, but the Memphis Grizzlies once Dylan left or whatnot. And that's a sad case that happened over there, right? And I mean, so I would say the loss of Dylan Brooks did affect this team. I mean, maybe if we could have swung another trade
But what about his
besides
playoff performance? He was
they
horrible in the playoffs too, along with Jalen Green. That's what really matters. What they did in the
But the
playoffs.
defense and the mentality didn't change, Green. Like Dylan always has a team on edge, and I like that, bro. Like we took on Dylan's personality, bro. Whereas,
Yeah,
offense is
yeah.
slacking, but the Rockets always fall back on that defense, bro. So for me, I agree with Rich. We were better last season without Kevin Durant. Now offensively, we hope Fred get hot, Jalen get hot, and then you take your chances or Sengun.
Yeah.
But we know this is basketball, Greenleaf. Defense shouldn't be a negotiable tactic. Like you play defense game in and game out, and
That's supposed
Dylan
to
was
be our
here along
identity,
with.
Mars. Our identity is
There
supposed
you
to be
go, bro.
defense,
See?
bro.
There you go.
That's
There you
what it's
go.
supposed
Great
to be.
point.
hey, question.
At the end of the day, our
who is
defense.
Question. Who is Jalen Brunson playing defense on, by the way? Who is he stopping? I mean, I understand who's surrounding him.
I don't think he's stopping
Nah, bro,
nobody.
but you missing the point, Larry.
But
They got a
he
whole
had
bunch
good
of
defensive
wings
guys
over
around
there.
him.
They stacked at the wing position,
Bro, why
bro.
did you ask that question for, bro? Like I'm
Mitchell
confused by that
Robinson,
question.
they lost Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson was they cleanup man on the back
That's
end.
crazy,
They had
bro.
about 3-4 wings that could clamp shit, so they got him a whole bunch of help. But he was
I'm
the
still trying to
captain. Guess
process
what?
why you asked the question.
Hey, Mars. I can
Why you asked
say,
that question
In a
for?
I can
game
say,
six,
I
closeout
can do
game,
this.
Buddy
I can do
scored
this.
45 points, man.
I can do this,
The
Reggie.
reason why I asked
Hold
that
on,
question
Laro.
is
I can do this, Laro.
you
Nigga,
don't have to do
I
it
can do
all,
this.
brother.
What was the 3-point percentage? Everybody in the Rockets community, all them Twitter gate niggas. Oh, we need shooting. But what was the shooting percentage? Is how the Knicks won? The same percentages that the Rockets shot all year.
That's a fact. Good point, Green. Good point.
They wasn't no
Good point.
defensive stopping team. So it's about the collective order. It don't matter about the individual play, bro. What you doing collectively? That's why I'm talking about the young niggas. Fuck what KD doing. KD gonna do what KD do.
Man, and I would love to add this. Man, before last season, before LP got on that bandwagon, Cat was the softest player in the league, according to 99% of basketball fans. So we can have a soft center and win, by the way. I just wanted to throw that in there. I know you don't like that, Green.
Put context on that, bro. Number one, Cat, when he got to New York, he played the 4 when Mike Brown took over. They moved him to the 4. That's number one. Number two, Cat arguably was a better player.
And he could stretch the floor, really.
And he was a better. Cat shoot like 37% from 3. And he a better post player.
Rich, but he was labeled soft, though, right?
Yeah, he was. But he was still a better player than LP. And the third reason, that supports my argument for trading him, because it's a bad fit. He was a better fit in New York than he was in Minnesota, just like I believe LP would be a better fit on another team than in Houston, especially if Stone and Ime Udoka running the team. It's not about him. More so, it's about that we got to find an identity. Is this LP team, or is it KD's team, or is it Amen's team? You're gonna have 3 dudes making over $150 million a piece.
Who cares?
Amen signed his extension. Like, who team is this?
But
like, what are we doing?
But whoever team it is, you got to run through the best player though, Mars. You got to run through that best player, and the team has to adjust to that best player, Mars.
Exactly. Jalen Brunson is the captain. Everybody know it's the captain. It's his fucking team. It's his team.
When Brunson is the clear cut leader, or no. I'm gonna take that back. He's the clear cut best player on that team to me. On this Rockets team, bro, like
no, he's not, bro. He's the leader. Cat is the most talented player on that team.
No, bro.
He's not. He's not the leader.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, Reggie. That's a different conversation, bro. We didn't say he was the most talented. We said the best player, not most talented. Best player. Who's producing?
You
who's the
argue,
best player?
Bro. It doesn't even matter who is what. We need to know who you're going to go with. They have an identity.
Okay, Reggie, and Green. I think we're in trouble, bro, because if we're arguing and fighting over whose team it is between Amen, Sengun, and KD, we're in trouble, bro. None of those guys I feel good about saying.
Oh, okay. Go
none
ahead.
of those guys I feel good about Green saying, "Oh yeah, they're the leader," or they're leading us on the Rockets, bro.
No,
those guys.
I mean,
we in trouble.
Man, they don't matter. We just need to pick a direction and go. The worst place you can be is not making them decision at all. Honestly, it don't even fucking matter if tomorrow Raphael Stone came out and said, you know what, we're going to get rid of everybody and build around Amen. I just need to know. We need to have an identity, bro.
Reggie, we know Kevin Durant is up there in age, long in the tooth. So it's not logical to say that it's KD's team, because that's not realistic, bro. He's not staying there long term, so he's out the question.
Right.
We know LP, to me and a lot of you guys, he's not the answer, bro. So we know it's not his team. Amen Thompson has major flaws. And so whose team is it, bro? And so why would you feel comfortable?
Well, the thing is, the Rockets, here's what the Rockets did, Mars. What the Rockets did is that they basically said the direction of the team is in the coach's hands. And that was like, it's Ime's thing.
Where the problem is,
that's what the Rockets did, bro. That's what the Rockets did.
You know what? I agree. You know what? What's funny, bro? Lero, normally you full of shit, bro, and fucking you a whole ass nigga. I don't like you, but you right, bro, on that shit, bro. We agree on that shit, bro. Like, that's the best shit you said all stream long, bro. So yeah, cool to you.
Hey man, you sound like my bitch talking to me right now. Hey man, go ahead. Go ahead.
Chill out, Larry. He gave you a compliment. Go ahead.
Give you a compliment, bro. God damn, bro.
But hold on, wait.
Go on, Rich.
One thing about the Knicks, bro, where everybody making a mistake. Yeah, they got a number one guy. The Rockets don't. It's not Amen or Şengün right now. But also with the Knicks, bro, we missing a major key what they did, bro. Well, 2 things that they did. For one, they made a coaching change, bro. I'm not saying get rid of Udoka. I'm not saying that. But as soon as they made that coaching change, they got a coach that was able to do what? In the finals, in the playoffs, period, make adjustments. Remember, they took Jalen Brunson off the ball and put Cat on the ball, bro. That was a major key against San Antonio, bro.
The Spurs had a lot of self-inflicted wounds, bro. Nah, you're right, though, Rich. No. No. Hold on, Dre, bro. Come on, bro. Don't jump the gun, bro. I just said he's right, nigga. The fuck? But yeah, Rich, good point, bro. Yeah, even though I think the Spurs did a lot of dumb shit, Mike, fucking,
Mike Brown.
yeah. Mike Brown did make some good adjustments, bro. I agree with that. That's a good point.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox.
It was cool. It was cool. Like let's not act like Mike Brown ain't never got fired because of a coaching and not sleeping with another man's wife. So let's just say that Mike Brown ain't never got dismissed as far as being a head coach. I'm just saying, bro. If we gonna do that, let's do it. He ain't never got fired. Mike Brown got fired of coaching duties. Now I will acknowledge that Mike Brown is a hell of a head coach. He does make adjustments, and he adapt to his environment. You know what I'm saying? He listens to his players. But do our players, can we buy into LP and win games? That's what we talking about. The 30 points per game from LP, we can't get no top-notch wins. Kevin Durant, he wasn't there in the playoffs, so regular season don't really mean shit. I'm talking about the playoffs. And everybody else is role players. If you want to add Amen Thompson on that too, cool.
They all role players, Greenleaf. We know that.
Yeah.
We got a team full of role players, bro.
I don't think Mike Brown would allow Kevin Durant to have the ball in his hands and continue to get plucked and turn the bitch over, whereas Ime is just sitting there with that tight black shirt on, looking dumb
and letting it happen over and over and over again.
Right?
Like something different gonna change, right?
With his arms folded, with his arm folded with that shiny bald head, bro, sitting there screaming at players, bro. That shit, listen, bro, that shit works.
Hey, could really?
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. I will be nice for a second.
Lero, please, hold on, Lero, please.
Go ahead, you got it.
Man. Listen.
No, you got it, bro. It's all good.
He just said, hold on, bro. God damn, nigga.
That whole discipline and getting your players in line, bro, that shit worked for the first 2 years when them guys was young, didn't have no discipline. But now you got a coach, bro. I've been saying this since last year. You have to go coach now.
KD Rich.
Time to go coach.
Kevin Durant. Since KD came, Rich. Since KD came, bro. That went out the window.
Yeah, the nigga got a little timid, Miles. Rich.
Yeah,
Ime Udoka got a little timid as far as his coaching and as far as his discipline.
It's been 2 years now, so we can't fire the coach after 2 years, right?
3 seasons.
It's not like
3 seasons. 3 seasons.
No. This is year. No, this is year. We have just completed year 2 of Ime.
No, year 3.
Yeah.
Year 3, bro.
Year 3.
It's year 3.
Year 3.
Are you a Rockets fan, bro? Come on, bro.
He was 41-41 his first year. When LP got hurt and Jalen Green went on a 12-1 game, we won 52 games and won 52 games this year. We lost to the Warriors in the first round, and we lost to the Lakers in this. That's 3 years.
I heard
3 seasons.
Back with Neil Long behind the scenes and shit.
Okay, my bad.
For real?
Okay, so listen. So my thing is this, right? Ime is not. He's more of the Jeff Van Gundy's, and he's not more the Mike D'Antoni as far as like offensive coaching, right?
No, you talking about two? That's two extremes, bro. You got to reel that in.
I use those two extremes on purpose or whatnot, right? So he
notice them two guys ain't coaches. Those two archetypes of coaches.
But he's not Van Gundy though, bro. Van Gundy has structure and discipline. Ime ain't got that shit.
Bro, them two type of you talking about two coaches that are opposite ends of the spectrum. You got to kind of be both now. You can't
okay. So on that spectrum, he's not D'Antoni. He's not Van Gundy. So let's put him somewhere on the spectrum as far as like more of Van Gundy or whatnot, right? Bro, we got who we got as a coach, man. Y'all keep, look, I don't think we need to bring in an offensive specialist or whatnot. I just think we got.
You don't. Larry, wait a fucking minute. You say he don't? You say he don't, Larry?
No. Here's the thing. I really think, and I hate to say this, I think that we, tremendously missed that general last year, bro. It was just like we had so much potential.
The guy you've been wanting to trade for the last 3 years.
Man, the same guy, and I will follow on that sword right now. Man, we missed Fred so much last year, bro. I will follow on that sword, bro. Like real talk.
But Lero, this what I got on the Fred VanVleet thing though. Like I don't know what Fred VanVleet's gonna look like. I still have high hopes for him, but after going out how we did with no KD, like the structure's still not there. If we don't have KD and Fred on the floor,
Right.
it still needs some structure from the young guys to get it done because they the future. Fred
And
not gonna be
Greenleaf.
here for the future. KD not finna be here for the future. You know,
And
and we
Greenleaf.
talking about championships. It has to be about them.
Man, might as well
Greenleaf.
make Fred the coach, man. Fuck this,
And
man.
Greenleaf,
Come on,
Fred, little
dog.
the thing is, Fred, little bitch ass was saying that shit last year, passive aggressively, by the way. He was just saying like, man, if I was out there with you, man, I'd be getting you the ball in every way you
Nah,
need
he's
it.
a straight shooter,
We all
Laura. No,
saw
Fred's a
that.
straight
We
shooter.
all saw that when he was on there with KD on his podcast.
Yeah,
Man, it's just
yeah.
like, man, bro, it's just like, yeah, Fred, we know this, but you fucked your ankle up overseas playing with the team or whatever, right?
ACL.
Thanks,
But
Jalen, for having that camp,
that
by the way.
see, I'm on a
But I
different
mean, hey,
mindset this
Nah,
year
he
though.
blew his
I'm on a
ACL,
different
bro.
mindset, bro. A ACL is a
yeah, I
significant
know.
injury. It's a significant injury. Like he
It
wasn't
is.
doing no a lot of extraordinary things like a Kyrie Irving tearing his ACL doing all the moves. But when Fred coming back, how are we gonna look? You know, I get the leadership shit, but he's on the sideline with the leadership shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
KD ain't
It's
finna
different,
listen to the
Green. It's
motherfucker.
different.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
a
different.
lot different. It's gonna be a lot different. And I'm still, you know what I'm saying, waiting to see
And
how
you
that
know
go.
what? I think by Fred showing up for all those games, he expected the contract, bro. That's why I mean, because a
Man,
lot of
hell
things are
no. For
money
what?
moves.
For what? He ain't play.
Showing up, bro. What are you
That's why the
talking
He
nigga
about,
about to
betting
bro?
on
be
himself for
ugly,
this
bro.
year. That's why Raphael Stone, the organization, saying, hey, bro, we ain't finna give you no long-term deal, Fred. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And why would they, Green? Why would they do
And
that?
Yeah,
guess what?
fact.
You know what Fred gonna say? Fred gonna say, "Well, I ain't gonna do that extra. I ain't gonna be Coach Fred no more, bro." Yo, the locker room about to be ugly. Let me
Hey,
break this
it
down,
didn't
bro.
help us
Hey,
anyway.
and then
It
Rich,
didn't help us anyway, by the way.
Locker room gonna
okay,
be ugly.
Rich.
Check this out. Check this out, bro. LP got his contract right before all this happened, right? They paid Jalen, shipped him off. Now KD got an extension, right? Okay, that's KD, whatever, but he got an extension last year. Then I'm expecting $200+ million rookie max deal or whatever the fuck he about to get or expected to get, right?
Mhm.
They're, knowing how Stone is, he gonna lowball him. You think Amen and his agent gonna sit there and take that? I don't think so. And if they do say, well, you know what, Amen, we're gonna give you whatever you want or what you think you deserve. He gets $200 million. How do you think that's gonna play out in the locker room between him and LP? When LP statistically on paper, forget the eye test, numbers say he's a better player, numbers
with
wise.
Fred, right? But that's
Right,
what I'm saying.
and Fred too. So
That's
Amen gonna be making the most money.
but that's what I'm saying, Rich. Like LP already got paid. So
Right.
if he's not a better player without Fred, like he can get 20 and 9, 20 and 10, and it was still atrocious how he got it, but he got it, right? You know what I'm saying? Well,
But LP got lowballed though. That's the thing.
not
LP
necessarily.
really-
He wasn't an all-star before
Nah,
he got that contract. He didn't get low ball.
He didn't get low ball, bro.
I don't
So
think. I don't believe he
if
got low
LP,
ball.
you think another team probably would? You think another team would have threw LP $200 million? I think so.
Hey, Red.
Possibly, you know what I'm
If
saying? Just
Al-
like Tyrese
Red,
and the Bulls was one of those teams that was trying to get LP away from us, and the Lakers,
Exactly.
whoever was trying to, that's
He
what
got
teams do. That's what
185, bro.
organizations do.
Hometown
That's what
discount.
organizations do.
Bro,
Hey, Red, check this out. So if LP had betted on himself and had said, I want to go into full free agency in my 5th year, do you think he would have got more than what he got based on an
hell yeah.
all-star
Man, it would've
period?
cashed him.
No,
He would've got
no,
200
because he
mil
got 5
easy, bro.
years, Alero. He got 5 years, bro. No, he's not getting 185 for 5. No.
And if
He
it
would've
was
got
Maz,
200
if it
mil.
was
No
Reg Maz, he would have left us and got the bigger bag.
Exactly.
And got the bigger
Exactly.
bag.
No. He got 5 years, 185, Lero. So no.
So he
team can
didn't
give him
bet on
that, bro.
himself. So he didn't bet on himself, right?
No,
So
bro.
he could have. So he
But-
could have
but
bet
he
on
ain't the
himself,
only
right?
one.
But he didn't.
Stone out here finessing. He finessed Jalen even worse. He gave Jalen 3 years, what, 101 or some shit like that? Yeah, bro.
Man, that's the only good thing
him.
about him. But his talent evaluation is that good. He will get players to take less. That's a lawyer in him. He will do that.
Bro,
God to do that, bro.
Amen ain't
Players
taking
got
less,
to get
bro.
more.
I'm in a
I'm not
dog.
mad
He's
about
not
that, bro.
taking less, bro.
If you sign it, you sign it, bro. That's on you. I don't care about that shit, bro. You signed it.
No,
Get your
but
bag.
what I'm saying is, if Amen Thompson gets the 200 mil or he demands it or don't get it or whatever, that's gonna create friction in the locker room.
Hey, first of all, it's not
can,
200.
Reggie, but
Hey,
it
first of
will,
all,
bro.
it's not 200. It's 250 now for that extension.
That's even worse.
It's not 200, bro. I'm just saying it's not 200. It's not 180. It's 250, bro. It's
No,
250.
I think that what they saying is that Wemby got 250. You got to take a discount because you trying to level out the second apron, first apron type of shit. Everybody,
and that's the contract.
Everybody taking a discount
because K signed for that 223, and it keeps going up every year.
And that's all they had. But look at what they doing with old boy now though.
With Durham, yeah.
Because he qualified for that goddamn Supermax. Because he had.
Bro. Amen Thompson ain't worth. Amen Thompson is not worth no fucking. He's not, bro. So
he's not. He's not. By the way.
I mean, he's worth something, Mars. I don't want another team paying him $200+ million.
Well, don't match it, Green. Houston will match any deal,
of course.
That's out there.
Yeah, that's true.
What if he get offered more than LP? Let's just say he get offered like 195, right? That's still gonna be like.
Then he gets it.
I mean, one of them got to go. If both of them get,
why is that?
It's not gonna work, bro. You know how these dudes are in the locker room.
$10 million because he got more plus 10.
You know how these guys are, man.
And you know what? And Riz, I want to address something that you said. You know what? Tillman isn't and Riz, I want to address something. Tillman isn't the richest owner in the league, and by far he's not the brokest owner in the league or whatnot. But no owner in the league wants to go over that apron, bro. That second apron. No owner in the league. It doesn't matter if you are the CEO of Microsoft and you worth fucking $22 billion. No owner wants to do that, bro. Nobody wants to do that.
Hey, y'all know I fucking met the fucking Fertitta brothers at Warren Steakhouse here in Sac when they came to town. Like they were here with the team. I met those guys, bro. They cool dudes.
My whole thing about this
they paid our whole bill, bro.
Damn.
Hey, they on that kind of time. That's that Cougar Pride. You ain't.
To be real, them Fertittas about to take over Houston, sports wise.
Yeah, they cool dudes, bro. Yeah.
They already got U of H imprinted on the court.
And then Reg, and one thing I will say, Reg, they did come out their own pocket for that complex they just built, right? So I mean, that was like 50 M's or whatever, right? Just so they can have a place to practice at, bro. So they not cheap, but I mean, just like when you get in that second apron, it's just like, why would I pay the league so much money to keep my own players? You can't do it, bro.
Lero, where do the Rockets practice at? Other than the Toyota Center, where they practice at?
Well, they just built something on the like in Cyprus or something like that. They just spent like $50 million, like last year or some shit like that.
No, it's like an hour outside the city.
Is that far away?
Yeah, it's like the suburbs.
Everything is an hour part of Houston.
The whole thing is the Texans doing the same thing. They finna be in
Cyprus. Trying to move. They trying to move
No. Like the reason teams do like they don't want their practice facility to be at their stadium because they still want to be able to use their stadiums in the off season to do events and stuff like that. So it's always making money. Like I say, that you know what I'm saying. So like you can always make money with your stadium by hosting events and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying.
Bro. Ain't nobody.
I'm just saying.
Drake, come on, bro.
That's I know, bro. I'm just. How's it a dumb take? What are you talking about?
Because bro, the arena is one thing, bro. I said practice facility, bro.
Yes, so, but the way.
Hold on, wait.
Was the purpose of it?
I got him.
The thing is, the landscape about Houston. The thing is, the landscape about Houston and Texas is so vast or whatnot. It's just like you don't want to have your play. I mean, it was kind of goofy how they did it or whatnot, but it's just like, man, you got your players staying in one place, and then they got to travel 45 minutes.
Asking because I know a lot of athletes don't stay in their city; they stay in the outskirts and the suburbs. So. That's why I was asking, where is the facility at? That's why I asked that question.
Nah, because most of the athletes in Houston, they live like Sugar Land and like Stafford and shit. So he'll drive from Sugar Land to Cyprus. It's like 40-minute drive.
Crazy, bro.
Like,
that is crazy.
That's Houston though. That's Houston.
That's Houston. Hey, but fellas, we going on 3 hours strong. We going on 3 hours strong. I still got y'all up here. I want y'all to get y'all takes off before I shut it down, man. Mr. Miles, you want to go first, bro?
Yeah, I go first, man. First and foremost, man, I appreciate Green, bro. I enjoy coming on this platform, bro. One of the fire streams on the fucking net right now, bro. And I talk my shit. Y'all know that shit, bro. But it's just me just being funny and shit, bro. But I'm gonna say this one thing, bro. We in trouble. Kevin Durant is still signed. He's on the roster, and like Reggie said an hour ago, bro. KD got to be the first thing smoking out of Houston, bro. Because I'm not sure I feel comfortable, Reggie, with these young guys advancing or getting better with KD on the roster, bro. Because he's around the team, he's there. Like, I mean, so how can you get better knowing that a nigga fucking said some shit about you? And so I'm interested to see how Fred come back and look, bro. I don't like Ime Udoka at all. I think he's an overrated coach. But this stream was about Kevin Durant, and so we will never win a championship with him on the roster. But I'm with Reggie Green. He got to
Mm-hmm.
go, and he got to go fast, bro. And until we get him off this roster, we can't move forward. And so this upcoming season, we may win 50 games, 50 plus games, but in the postseason, in a 7-game series where a team can scheme for us, we going home, bro. We just not good enough. We not good enough, bro. And it is what it is, man. But that's all I got, bro. But salute to all you guys, man. I mean,
Hey,
y'all
salute
some
to you,
cool
bro.
niggas.
Salute to you, Mr. Mass, man. Shout out to Mr. Mass. Yeah, man, it's looking a little tricky, man. Hey, Vic, what you got, Vic, before we get up out of here, Vic?
Hey, I salute to y'all, man. I agree with what Mr. Moss just said, but I'm also add in if the roster it stays constructed as it currently is. You know, you can make big moves and it can change everything around. But as of right now, you can't win with Kevin Durant. I think you got to build a team around him, and I'm not willing to build a team around a 37, 38-year-old. So to answer your question in the prelude, we can't win with how the team is currently constructed. And I'm gonna land right there, man. Salute to y'all.
Already. Salute to you, Vic. Look out, Vic. Hey, Reggie, what you got, Reg? Salute to you, man.
Yeah, I think that's the common consensus. I don't think I heard nobody that came on this panel say that Kevin Durant gives us a chance to contend for a title. It's unanimous, bro. He got to go. He been voted off the island or whatever they say. Like he has to go, man. We gave him a $50 million, $60 million extension, whatever it was last season. Hopefully that makes the contract more tradable, whatever. I know Elder doesn't agree with that. I heard him say, I forgot where I was, on somebody else's stream that, everybody else the problem, but KD ain't the problem. You know how he is. But when he be breaking the numbers down, the contracts down, I kind of eager to see how his take on it as far as pieces to move. I know he want to move Bari. I don't want to do that. I really don't. But I do agree he's a very tradable piece. I don't want to see him go. I'd rather trade Tari Eason. We just re-signed him, so his contract's very tradable. If it came between them two, I'm taking Jabari over Tari. I like Tari, but I don't love him. And he's quite frankly never healthy, so that's another reason why. Bari's I know he was injured a little bit, but he's mostly available. Back to the KD shit. He has to go, man. I don't think you can get over what just happened. You can't. It's like we talked about it. Y'all addressed it. He has to go. That's what I got.
Hey, man. Hey, we're gonna cover some more on it, man. This ain't the end all be all stream. We just scratching the surface. You feel me, Rich? Hey, shout out to who is it? Oh, it's Laro. Laro in the cash up with the bomb, man. Salute to you, Laro. General salute to you, bro. And salute to Dre as well. But shout out to you, Laro. I'm gonna get to you right now, Laro. What you got on KD? What you got on your closing statements, bro?
One thing I would want to say, season haven't even started yet, right? So one thing I would like to say is I'm gonna temper my statements. Season hasn't started. Still a couple of point guards out there that we might can pick up. Hopefully, I don't see it happening, but I mean, let's run it back with Fred. Let's see what happens, man. So that's the most positive thing I can say about the Rockets right now, bro.
Man.
I'm falling out.
All right,
That's
Laro.
it,
Salute to you, bro. General salute to you, Laro. Appreciate you,
All right,
man.
bro.
All right. Laro said you don't see it. Dre, what you got to say, Dre?
Shit, what's happening? I'm gonna say, man, like I say, yeah, we win with KD with this roster constructed? I'm gonna say no, just as we constructed. But like I said, we made one or two just just minor tweaks with the roster, I feel we can be competitive. That's all. That's all I really want to. That's all I've been really trying to get. Yes, KD, he's not getting it done for us last year, but I just think that was more so with the way the roster constructed, but also the way that the offense and not having the philosophy of how we're gonna go about this. On what I mean. I think that's our biggest detriment for the most part. You know what I mean? Is what is our philosophy and how's the roster constructed? If we change that, he may stop being so stubborn and he actually makes some moves. You know what I mean? Or actually has a plan. I think we could potentially compete. But as far I'm not, I don't want to say KD, he's not a winning player. I just don't think we can win with the roster structure right now. But like I said, we'll see the off season goes. But man, shit, Rockets, let's go.
Already. So you don't necessarily think it's KD is just the whole, it's the
Yeah,
whole context of the team type shit.
yes, no, so yeah, but is he a big part of it? Yes, I think he does. Can he be better? Yes, but I think it's more than just KD. I think that's just me. I think it's just more than what we're
Hey,
just stopping at KD. Yeah.
hey Dre, I seen your twin out there acting a fool in some league too, man. Shout out to Bruce Thornton, bro. He got busy in some
First
leagues,
off,
man.
he got me, but okay.
But hey, shout out to you, bro. Salute to Dre, man.
Man, yeah.
Hey, J Dog, last but not least, J Dog, man, what you got, J Dog? You got the flow, bro. Before we get up out of here, OG.
What up? What up? Already, that's a bet. That's a bet. Hey, yeah, man, good stream, bro. It's good like always. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
You getting that old band back. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? All the boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Good to hear y'all, man. For real, man. You know we don't always agree on the goddamn thing. We disagree damn near half the time anyway on everything. So I love that shit. I love the opposition. I love to talk my shit. I love to hear y'all talk y'all shit, bro. It's never personal, bro. It's all basketball at the end of the day. And bro, I can literally say, bro, I like each and every guy on here, bro. I don't have no issues with nobody on here personally. But your basketball take sometimes is trash, and I'm gonna let your ass know. You understand? So ain't nothing personal. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get out. But hey man, on KD, like I said earlier, bro, everybody made their valid points about him and what he is and what he ain't and all that type of stuff, man. And KD's not a leader, bro. KD's not like I continue to say. I don't want to go as far as we in trouble because this young core is still developing. And I know Larry don't want to like to use the word young or whatever, but these guys are still young, man. LP included, Tari. These guys are still developing. They haven't scratched the surface of what they're gonna be in the next 3 to 4 years, as players. So, and as young men. So we got to kind of temper some of it, but some of it they already kind of been to a certain level, and you can't regress, bro. You can't go backwards. You know what I mean? You got to keep building and keep building going forward. I think this team took a lot of KD mannerisms last year. We wasn't as intense. I think when Dylan left, he took a lot of the attitude. Fred wasn't here. A lot of the attitude left his team, bro. And next year, hopefully, we can get some of that back with Fred coming back, Marcus Smart coming in. I think that's a little attitude adjustment that he may want to bring in as well, to kind of come back with Dylan not being here. That was a big loss. Dylan, a lot of Dylan's intangibles, things that he did for these guys, bro, kind of was, missed this past season, bro. And KD don't bring those type of things. He's not a fiery guy. He's not a rah-rah guy. He ain't a galvanizer. He's going to come in and do a job, and that's it. So you need that. And they kind of took on that KD mindset. They really wasn't, they wasn't fiery like they was the year before. And each and every game, they was ready, using a dog fight, using a knockout drag out with them. They wasn't in it. They ain't had their chip on their shoulder this past season. So hopefully some of that come back along with these guys developing that game and getting better. You know what I mean? And we'll see a better product on the court. I don't want to get too much into the weeds of what San Antonio did, what OKC did. Bro, New York show you, bro. All you need to do is get hot, bro, at the right time and be injury free or have as less injuries as possible. Be a healthy team going into the postseason, bro. Get hot. And bro, anything is possible at this point. Ain't no dominating team, Greenleaf, and you said that last year. Ain't no one team dominating. When everybody talking about, oh man, okay, it's OKC to lose. And you said beginning of the season, all right, y'all gonna see.
Facts.
Okay, see, ain't cold as y'all think they is. And what happened? San Antonio knocked their ass off, bro. You feel me? Yeah, they had some injuries, but bro, injuries not injury-free team ain't promised to nobody. Teams have injuries. That's a part of the game. So you got to deal. You got to live and die with it, bro. So with that being said, bro, hey man, injuries be damn, bro. I think we gonna have a good team going to next season. And I think we got something to look forward to, bro. KD is what KD is, but I'm looking for these guys around him to get better and supersede what they did the last 2 years, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm looking for LP to have a bounce back season, bro. He got something to prove, and I'm hopefully come in with a chip on his shoulder. And contrary to what people want to think, I love LP, bro. I don't like how he underperforms in the most opportune moments for him to really showcase what he could be as a big man, bro. As a big man, you should be on your mind, and especially as talented as he is to dominate each and every day, bro. So each and every game. So if LP can't do that, you know, we're gonna have to look to somebody else to be able to take the reins and be that step up guy and be that number 2 option behind KD, or look for a number 1 going forward, because KD, look, bro, tomorrow ain't promised that KD gonna be here, meaning next year, injury wise, or after that next year, meaning contract wise, after this coming season. So we need to look forward to the future anyway, and figure out if LP or Armor gonna be able to step into that role and be the number 1 option. Because neither one of them right now look like they can fit the bill. But we also know we got players on this team that's still growing and still getting better. Do I see it right now? No, I do not see a number 1 option out of them 2 guys, bro. And we read Sheppard either. But we gotta let Jabari. So we gotta let these guys keep maturing and get better. At the same time, Fred and KD coming off your books after this year. KD got a player option for next year.
Yep.
After this season. So chances are he might not pick it up depending on how the season goes. So we'll see how that goes, bro. He's a man content. So KD, he's subject to goddamn be disgruntled after this season if he don't go his way. So we don't know how that might play out, but we always got to keep our eye on the prize, bro. But the young core is job number 1. Keep developing these guys. These guys got to keep working, keep getting better. And Stone got to keep his eye on these guys, because when it's time to pull the trigger on somebody and make a move, and the move is there to be made, Stone can't hesitate, bro. Especially if it's gonna make this team better in the grand scheme of things. So that's basically how I look at it, bro. It ain't no glass half full, ain't no glass half empty. Just realistically, bro. I want to see it play out. You know what I mean? And then I can assess it going forward. I'm not finna rule us out till I see us on the court, bro.
Facts. I want to see what the boy, man. Fred VanVleet look like coming back. You know, I ain't seen no videos of him. But I'm pretty sure Fred ain't gonna just throw out there and just, you know, say some shit, you know. So he probably hungry for getting himself right and prove himself, betting on himself again. But hey man, great stream, man. Shout out to everybody that hit that link. Shout out to all the chat members, everybody, to Yazin, Mr. Maz, Reggie, of course Jada, Rich, you know, Laro, Dre, everybody, man. Genius, everybody hit the link, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, bro. And we got more to come. Can Houston Rockets win a championship with Kevin Durant, man? That's what it is, man. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, man. Hey, shout out to Hollywood Hearn. Shout out to Nola Boy Sports and News. Tyson Chapman. CRJ, man. I see y'all in the chat, bro. If y'all ain't got no Discord, man, pull up in the Discord, man. We be cooking, man, in the comment section, and that's how we gonna move forward with it, you know. So get your Discord up, and I can't wait to hear from some more. But man, shout out to all the big dogs that hit the link, man. Hey, man, y'all be safe out there, man. Great stream.
One more thing, Green.
Yes, sir.
Let me, man. I be remiss, bro. You my bad, fam. Man, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the platform, bro. And I like this Discord, bro. It's live, man. I really do, man. It's real cool. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I appreciate your efforts, bro. And the hard work you put in, bro, trying to change up things and try to be more inclusive with everybody, man, and changing up the grand scheme of things on how you really want to push forward your platform, and just keeping it pushing and study building, bro. Like,
Yes, sir.
bro, your work, bro, is not going unnoticed, bro. I definitely see your efforts and your
I
work, bro. And
appreciate that, man.
you work with your boys, you still hoop like you do a lot, fam. They don't even know, all after shit you do.
Oh,
That you
yeah,
into, so
they don't know, man.
hey, man,
They don't know.
so I appreciate you, bro.
Hey,
I definitely appreciate
I
you.
was
man.
hooping last night, man. I was hooping
I
last
know
night,
it. I
and
know
a dude told me, he like, man, hey Green, I was out there when Tyler Hero got slapped up. I was like, oh shit, because he had an AAU team out there in Vegas.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
and so
they
he gave
was
me the
playing.
details, man. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
He seen the shit?
Yeah, he was right there. He said he seen the shit happen. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you about it behind the scenes, but yeah, bro.
And the thumbnails live too, Greenleaf, man. You took your time on these hoes, bro. These hoes live.
Oh man, hey, I'm just scratching the surface, Vic. I ain't lying, man. We got LP stream, full-fledged streams. We got Amen Thompson, full-fledged streams. We got Reed Sheppard, Ime Udoka, whatever you want, nigga. Y'all let me know.
That about to be off.
And we gonna do it, man. We gonna do it. We back, man. We back.
Who that is up there, man? Who is that, man?
Nah, that was what was that?
That's Reggie, ain't it?
No, that was Reggie saying that.
Reggie?
Yeah, that was Reggie. That was Reggie.
Reggie, I always changing some shit up, Reggie. I ain't know. So no, we better ass nigga.
Hey man, say
I
man.
know who this nigga was, right? I was like, who this Frostbite 74? Who the hell is that? All right, salute, Reggie. My bad, bro.
Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Everybody got to cook, man. Everybody was cooking, bro. That's why I just sit back and just enjoying what y'all said, bro. Y'all sharpen my iron, man. Real
the
talk.
kitchen was on fire tonight, bro. Kitchen was on fire, bro. Everybody cooking.
Larry in mid-season form, ain't he?
Hey.
Hey, go ahead, close it out, Greenleaf, my bad.
That being said, hit the like button. Subscribe. It's your boy Greenleaf Exclusive. I'm out here, fam. Peace. Peace.
Peace.